Yeah, and you know, we mentioned before, iNation, if they do have a good start, get those rounds together, you know, they can possibly win this round. You know, it's not out of the realms of possibility. They can definitely still win this game, and I think that's when.
Look at that nade. So much damage. Didn't even see anyone.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, you know, if they are able to win this map pick, you know, they're back on their map pick. They're on Nuke, a map that they seem really strong on, and that's where Endangered they're going to be worried.
You do have to think that, but Endangered, a great boost. Ma taking down Choi, the in-game leader.
And as I said, you know, both of these teams, I think on the T side, they're going to try and take mid control. I think they're going to try and force rotates, and they're going to try and force mistakes. And I think that's exactly what's happened here. Vladen now is so worried about that mid, same as the 2A players, and it's allowed Endangered to kind of just group up together, seemingly going towards A. And there is only that one lone defender.
Skipper can get one and fall back. That's surely... Yeah, he's been spotted. He can't peek into that. He's got the information of Skipper. And it allows Endangered to creep up so close, get really deep. So
look at these two flanks. Oh, look how fast they are behind. Dragon and Dav. Oh, this could be so punishing here. We do have people watching behind right now. Look how fast they are. He still hasn't spotted him. Scrimmo none the wiser. Look how fast Dav is behind them. They're going to be so confused here. Mar will get the trade, but Skipper will find Mar as well. And it's just double magic. It's gone from a perfectly played round from Endangered to a bloodbath on the iNation side. Those two early flanks just so dominant.
And that is so unfortunate there for Endangered. What looked like such a great start to the round. What looked like it would have been a great finish as well. The flanks, you mentioned it. It picked apart that execute, and now it's just these deagles for Endangered.
We saw the force as well. They brought out that AK. That's something, you know, I wouldn't be thinking they'd have such strong money on that buy. Oh, double magic through the smoke while blind taking down Skipper. That's another opening pick for the side of Endangered. They do just have those deagles, as you mentioned. No utility behind it either.
Yeah, obviously, we don't want to talk about too many external factors in this game, but I do know that Choi physically isn't 100% there. He's a bit ill as well. And PTK, obviously, he's not in this game either. They do have Dav in this one. So I wonder how that's going to change the iNation side, really, if it's going to impact them at all. But right now...
Dav seems to be picking up the slack, yeah. I think it's nice as well when you do have kind of that sixth man, when you do have that kind of a little bit of leeway. So it allows when players aren't feeling 100%, they are able to kind of have another player step in when necessary. And, you know, we've seen Dav in previous games able to perform really well. So isn't going to be a hindrance to this team.
Yeah, that's it. 3-0. Endangered. They're going to be back on the full buy. Double Magic doesn't really have enough money to get the AWP out, so it's just going to be that AK. I mean, speaking of the AWP on the T side, a lot of teams on maps like Vertigo, like Inferno, they do tend to have the AWP just play as another rifler, because obviously it is a lot harder to get that AWP going. I wonder if that's going to be something we see from Double Magic, if he doesn't get it out, or if he just gets it out a few less times than normal. We'll have to really wait and see for that.
Something to mention as well, we do have Dragon already on the AWP. Going to want to be bringing that out as soon as possible. Obviously, those MP9 kills are going to be helpful. Do have the first full buy, as you mentioned before. Popov already taken 63 damage. Only 37 damage, 63 HP.
A nice bit of chip damage. We've mentioned it from both of these teams, in fact, how good their util usage is. We've seen it. I remember Endangered on Inferno against the Goose House, just peppering down the defenders, the attackers, sorry. Just getting them so low without even seeing anyone. So this util on the CT side, I think, is just going to be able to chip down these players so much, get them low, make it easier for the M4s.
I think it's really, we saw it already from that second round, that nade towards middle. I think you've got to be worried about it, because obviously you don't want to lose your timing when it comes to taking middle and stuff like that, but you've got to be so worried about those double nades, because they will just do everything. Seemingly Endangered are going to be pushing up towards this A site. Surely they have to be aware of Dav towards that sandbags position. Still have a couple Molotovs from our main.
Look how late into the round it is, though. There's 30 seconds. They might not be aware of him. They do have mollies to molly it off, though, but there's 25 seconds. The time is really dwindling for this Endangered side.
I think this whole round's on the back of Dav. Oh, he shoots a little bit too early. They're wondering where he is. Able to get a second, though. He's done his job. There's 16 seconds remaining, Charlie. Oh, he's still alive. It allows Skipper to just come from the flank. And it's finally Double Magic completely alone. And that's 5 kills. And no players getting taken down for the side of iNation. And this is going to be a little bit worrying for Popov. This is where you need to... Maybe you need to call a pause now. Talk about the game plan. Because you can't let iNation run away with it. Especially not on their map pick.
Yeah, completely. I mean, you mentioned Dav. Looks like he striked a bit early there. I think he did it at the perfect time. The execute didn't fully come in, and it just allowed Skipper to play off of his teammate, get those 2 kills between them both.
Oh, Double Magic! Oh, he just killed his teammate! Oh no, did get 2 kills for it.
3 kills in a matter of seconds there. Deagle clearly on point today. Sadly, one of them was on his teammate, but that's still man advantage for Endangered. They do have 2 players very low HP though, no util behind it. You've got to still favour iNation here. But with players like Double Magic alive, Scrimmer and Viltrix for those Deagles, you definitely can't count them out.
Obviously still a lot more utility on the side of iNation. And with those low HP players, we've seen how strong their nades are. I'd be, you know, I wouldn't be too sure how Endangered are going to play this. Any contact they're given, they're going to be hit with a wall of utility.
Yeah, they're going to be hitting flat in here. He doesn't have much to defend it with, and he's drawn instantly. Double Magic with his 3rd into the round.
4th, maybe, if you count the teammate.
Yeah, if you count the teammate, he's got 4. He's still got a chance for even more teammates.
Could get 6. Kill the whole lobby here.
They left iNation in a really difficult situation. I think Dragon wants to get a kill, but I think they're still potentially thinking about even maybe going for save.
Oh, Scrimmo.
Yeah, that's it. Round 1. The Deagles have done it. iNation forced the save, and that's it. The first Endangered round came from those pistols.
It came from Double Magic, really. I would say his teammates, you know, obviously helped out. Maybe just like giving him a little bit of support, but that could have been a 1v3. A 1v5 even. He did all the work himself. And I think what is that going to do for the confidence for Double Magics? You know, you've come out of the 4 losses in a row just to buy a Deagle and just take down 3 players instantly. Guess they didn't.
I mean, look at this on the Endangered side. I didn't even realise this. 3 players on 0 kills. Before that, Double Magic was also on 0 kills.
You wonder why they lost 4 rounds in a row. Weren't able to get those kills.
Double Magic, he does choose the ult pair, the rival Dragons.
I think you have to. No one wants to be facing Dragon with just a rifle. Vlad keep himself alive for the time being.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Vlad tested on that B site. They are obviously tending to go towards A a lot. That is sort of how Vertigo is played, but you can throw in a lot of fakes. You can throw in B rush and stuff, and the B defender, they've got a lot of work to do, and I think Vlad could be the danger man, but Dragon takes down Double Magic through the smoke.
What a lovely shot there. Just saw the jump up. This is where Endangered, they need to try and take some control. It is going to be tough. Oh, lovely flash. Skipper playing anti, but still gets taken down from Popov.
A lot of damage done, but he does survive.
We've seen Endangered, you know, we've seen them time and time again play very slow, play very contact, because they don't want to give up any presence. They don't want to allow Choi to kind of piece the puzzle together.
Yeah, still 2 players towards A and Dragon. Oh, he's going to be isolated now with this molly.
They're going back.
Oh, Viltrix goes alone. Oh, I say that. Dragon goes down instantly.
Scrimmo finds Vladden on the B side as well, and it's just Dav. Gonna try and find the kill on this A player. But surely B's closed off. Oh, Dav's been unable to find it.
Yeah, Troy could get taken down here. It's all about time. Oh, Dav, he got taken down instead. He was so aware of it, Viltrix.
That's the second. 4 players staying alive as well. Endangered going to be building up their money. On the side of iNation, they don't look too strong. Obviously, Skipper will be able to drop over to Dav, but yeah, this will break him. iNation need to win this round, or surely they're going to be on that eco.
Yeah, now this is where Endangered can start to run away with it a bit. Obviously, if you get a lot of rounds on those T sides, you're putting yourself in a great spot to take this map in general.
Look at the money on Popov and Viltrex. Even if they lose, they should be able to buy. Something that iNation might not be prepared for. Once again, though, they are playing it really slowly, but look at Choiv. So pushed up, so ready, but Double Magic surely getting the trade. Perfect crosshair placement there. And now it's back to a 4 versus 4.
Yeah, obviously these trades, they do tend to favour the T side.
Oh, Popov.
Pop. Yeah, we saw that. Vladen, we mentioned him going to be tested. Couldn't convert. He's having quite a tough game so far.
Very aggressive there. Maybe a little bit unnecessarily, something that we spoke about. You know, that you don't need to take that aggression. You can just play your own game. We've seen Endangered. You know, they leave these executes very, very late, and I think you can just play quite far back.
They are regrouping towards B, though. Dragon, looks like he's going to be going towards B as well to help Dav out.
Yeah, they know the XX coming in, but Dav completely alone here. The flashes as well. Isn't blind, though, able to find one. Dragon finds another as well. It's gone from a 4v3 to a 3v2. Dav completely alone, though, able to find another. 2 HP. Oh, lovely nade from Scrimmo there.
1 versus 2 now for Scrimmo. No util. He tags Dragon down low, but will he expect Skipper here? He doesn't. And that's it. iNation, they do win it. But obviously Endangered still have money to buy, but that was it. That was the round that would have broken them. Their money's still not going to be great, to be fair. They do have to drop over these weapons. Maybe seeing an MP9 if a mass come out on Vladen.
Did mention it before. They are taking a lot of time on these executes. And it's something that is eventually going to really make it difficult for them.
Yeah, quite CIS. Or it is traditionally, obviously, quite CIS, slow execute style there. But it can work. It's just if iNation take too much control, if the kills don't go the way of Endangered, it can be really tough to win those rounds. But it can often leave the CTs pushing into gaps where they probably shouldn't. Potentially that's why Vlad got caught out. And it does allow those picks to go the way of the team playing it very slow. It isn't panning out for Endangered right now, but obviously it is only that T side.
And we mentioned before, it leaves the in-game leaders guessing that especially it's that late in the round. But Choiv decided to send 2 people towards B, and it was the right call. And I think when you do have those late executes, that's when you are going to get punished by a correct gamble. Obviously, when it works out, it works out. But we aren't seeing something slow this round. Endangered seem very fast all the way up towards ramp already.
Where is that bomb on Mar? Oh, he's just holding the flank for now. But look, there's 4 players for iNation here.
So ready for it. This is where Vlad might take some control. Cool that it's all clear.
Util is coming in right now. There's 4 defenders still lying in the way.
Oh, look at that molly as well. Just going to delay. Smokes are coming in, though. Skipper is elevated above it. And that one-way smoke's going to be damaging. Oh, what a one-tap. Gets a second as well. Skipper might be able to find the third. He doesn't, but Choiv will close it out. And that's the 6th for iNation. And this is where I wonder what Endangered do. Obviously, Popov got a lot of money, but the rest of the team, surely it's not enough to buy. We might see a hero AK on Popov.
I think we could see a buy here, in fact. I don't think it'll be great, but I wouldn't be surprised. It does look like it just will be that half buy. Dropping that AK to Mar, the hero AK. Obviously, 4 Deagles as well. We know what Double Magic can do with it. We've seen it already.
Look how fast they are towards B. Oh, lovely nade there. Molotov as well. Mar, 51 HP.
Yeah, that's the hero AK as well. Drop down to half. Maybe see that jungled across.
The util alone, just delaying the push from Endangered and just doing that a little bit more chip damage. Skipper will be tested here towards ramp though. Oh, it's just going to be jump spotting. Very clever. Ooh, getting a little bit aggressive, Vladen. You are going to get punished.
These Deagles and Endangered have been incredible so far. Feels like they're just not missing.
But once again, we've gone to this Endangered, the silence. Just playing it really slow. Leave iNation guessing. Love that from Joy. just eliminating the possibility of the M4 being saved.
Yeah, going back to this A site. Only 2 players here right now. Not much due to delay, really. They just got the smokes. No mollies, no nades.
Oh, Dragon! Pinpoint through that smoke. They're going to try and get that bomb down, and they should be able to.
They're all leveled up now, 4v4. And look at this. There's only that one Molotov on Popov for the post plant.
Dragon, 8-1 now. Oh, I love this smoke from Dav. Going to be locking off that short position. They're going to be going out now as well. They do have that lone Molotov on Popov, but many players are already in front of it. All 4 players now towards this ramp position. Skipper able to get one. Mole find another. Sees a player elevated. But that's the defuse. They get it. In the chaos, they find the bomb defuse. All the kills go the way of Endangered. But iNation take the round, and that's the most important part.
I didn't even realise they're sticking it in that smoke.
Neither do I.
They close it out.
Wiser.
4 people that are like so dangerous there for iNation, but they did close it out just to stick. It was the right call to make. Obviously, these bomb plants, the loss bonus is allowing Endangered to constantly buy. And considering they've lost the last 3 rounds in a row, they've got quite a nice amount of money in the reserve. Mar and Viltrex above 6k. They got better money than iNation.
Oh, they were able to save all 4 of those weapons on site. I think that is the difference maker. Obviously, Double Magic being able to save Dragon's Orb doesn't have to invest, and that's where that extra money's come from. Oh, 2 players towards mid now. That's Choive getting caught off. They've got the info on Dragon as well.
Oh, Dragon.
Oh, Mar missed the jump. Oh my god, he still finds the kill onto Dragon though. Vladden will be able to get the trade.
Yeah, necessary one as well, but look at Scrimmo. He's pushing out towards B. Vladden, if he gets this kill, but the main attack's coming now. Scrimmo, he gets dropped, but the trade does come through. That's man advantage once again for Endangered.
We do have Dav though coming in very fast. Oh, but we'll get found by Double Magic. And it's a 1 versus 3 now for Skipper. Does have a molly and a flash, but surely won't be able to win this round. Kit is on the site though.
2 players are tagged down, the molly. Not doing too much.
Surely we'll get found here, and that's Popov. What a round from Endangered. Just getting those 2 picks mid. Mar. What a player. Just jumping up, elevated, 14 HP, and finds a clean kill onto the AWP.
Yeah, look at what that's done to iNation now. They surely have to force this. The loss bonus is so low. Maybe Choi's just saving for that AWP on Dragon.
Look how little money they have. After winning so many rounds in a row. Have these players towards middle. Dav going to be holding the ladder push. Oh, what a perfect shot. That's Popov getting taken down. Flash will come in. Peeking before it, though. Oh, Dav again.
Oh. These deagles in this game, they've been the key weapon. That's man advantage now. Weapons retrieved for iNation.
Talk about a player that you need when you've got someone out sick. You've got someone who can't play. Dav's playing absolutely lights out. 11-7. Oh, but this short aggression might catch them out. Oh, Dav able to find another. On for the ace. He's got 4 in this round. Takes down Double Magic, and that's the ace for Dav.
Started with that Desert Eagle. He did it all. Picked up the M4. Got the last 3. Such a big round for him. He's 14-7 now. You mentioned Dragon score 8-1 at one point.
What a half iNation. They've already won it. They're going to be so happy with how it's gone so far. If they're able to win this one as well, they should be able to find 10. I love this from Vladden playing so passively. Surely that we will see the flash from Choive.
Leaning towards oh, if they're not actually, it's just Double Magic showed a bit of presence towards A. There are 3 players, now 2 as Dragon rotates off. Double Magic could get caught out if he gets too aggressive here.
Oh, he's taking so much damage in that Molotov. We'll be able to get back, but surely they know that mid and B are going to be the next points of contact. They've fully taken that A ramp.
Yeah, they've got it all and they can't really contest it right now.
Look how deep Vladden is. It's been close to this wood position. nearly the whole round now, but it looks as though they might be going back towards A. It's the right call. Only one player, Skipper, with that MP9.
The issue is they've got to use so much util, use so much time just to confirm it's clear. And it's going to waste so much util. And allowing iNation to know that they could be coming here.
And get that info so early on as well. Scrimmer, though, able to find one. Doesn't find the second, though. Yeah, Vladden just going to drop that smoke.
Almost got perfect timing.
But Skipper has got the info, going to be pushing up towards short. He's going to be met by 3 players here, but they're surely not expecting him so close. Popov finding one. There's only 18 seconds remaining. Dragon, unsuspecting of the short peek there. Oh, again, Dav swinging unnecessarily. There's still 12 seconds remaining. And it's
such a big round for him. 8 HP. Got 3 kills into this one. It's just Vladden.
Surely he's aware of the imminent flank. He's going to get taken down here. Are they going for the knife kill? Surely not. Oh my god, they are. They're going for the knife kill.
Oh, Ma, you can't do this.
No! He gets punished! Oh no!
You do love to see it, but when it doesn't work out, oh, it's so upsetting. But Ma, I love that confidence though.
Just the timing going through that door. Oh no! He's going to be seeing that in his sleep tonight.
Yeah, regardless, that is the round closed out for Endangered. They can now put up some numbers here. Obviously, it is going to be this 4 spot. If they win this round, they can be looking at least 6. And that's when you're thinking, that's not a bad half.
Yeah, obviously this map is, especially when you can get that economy going, this map is CT-sided. Slightly, anyway. iNation have done such a good job of closing out this ramp position. Been so strong on 8. But it seems as though Endangered are going to be going towards this B site, and it's just Vladden. He's holding mid and holding B. Never a position you want to be in.
You mentioned he can be the key player. He's got to be now. When he gets caught out, he gets nothing. The flash is perfect, and that's probably round done. They might even have to save these for next round.
Yeah, that will be the call. But that's another perfect round from Endangered. Just trying to bring it as close as possible. And their money, they're going to be able to buy all the remaining rounds now. I think it was a good call to gamble, but obviously the wrong site was chosen.
I mean, perfect read there from Popov to make that cool. It's allowed Endangered to get their 5th. iNation, they can have a bit of a buy, obviously, saving these weapons.
Final 2 remaining rounds of this map. Obviously, iNation potential for double digits, but in the same way, Endangered, they're close to being only 1 round away. 1 round difference. I think that's the goal for both of these teams. Obviously, we won't see any investment from iNation, or very little of it anyway. Just Vladden buying that PT50. That's why iNation want to just maximise their money. Potentially win this round. But Vladden peeking, able to get 1. It gets 2 with the P250. Never mind, Choiv was the one who got that second kill. But perfectly played from Vladden. It's a 5 versus 3 now. Talk about a potential round for iNation to take.
And this would be so important for Endangered as well. This would allow them to get 6, maybe even 7, and that would be a great T-side for them. But now, iNation, they can really do something. They've got 2 AK saved. These Deagle is still in play as well.
Just wonder what they're going to be doing. Obviously, Endangered time again have just been playing really slow, and it leaves iNation questioning what the game plan is going to be. Obviously, they do have those 2 smokes on Double Magic and Popov. Maybe we will just see those wall of smokes. Yeah, they're coming in now. But look at Dragon! Able to find Vildrex. And it's just Popov and Double Magics now. Dav's surely going to be able to find this player as well.
And yeah, it's just the AWP of Double Magic.
Picking up the rifle. Knowing that this round is going to be very difficult to win with the AWP. Little bit of chip damage there, but there's only 34 seconds remaining. Worried about that flank, but all 5 of these players are towards site. Oh, Double Magics. 85 HP, able to get one, but not the second. 4 players staying alive now. And that's 3 AKs being retrieved. Never mind. Skipper's able to get that AWP.
Yeah, they're going to get a comfortable full buy here for this last round. iNation can be looking at double digits on their CT side. Endangered. You've got to think they're really going to need this round here. This is their map pick, of course. We didn't really know what to expect from them.
You got to say didn't know what to expect from iNation either. That's the 2 opening kills for the side of Endangered. Double Magic and Scrimmo finding Dragon and Choiv, and they're just going to explode onto the B side. Mar able to find Vlad, and what a perfect final round. It's just Skipper and Dav, 2 versus 5 now. Can never count them out, but surely it's going to be so tough.
Skipper, the Molly's tagging him. Surely information is gained. Dav, he gets 1 back. This isn't out of the realms of possibility. This is doable.
That Molotov though. Oh, Double Magic's able to find 1. Sees the gun barrel, finds a second as well. That's the 3k for Double Magics. And that's 9-6 half. Endangered able to get that final round. Able to keep themselves close in this game. Only a 3-round difference between these teams.
Yeah, you mentioned at the start of the game, you were speaking about obviously that mid could be quite a key point of contest. And every time that we saw Endangered go mid, they did win the round there. They got a lot of early kills there. They got some domination, and they did do that. Obviously, the last round went very fast. You've got to think maybe if they chose a few more faster strats, potentially they could have got another round or 2. Yeah,
but obviously, you know, you can't keep sending it mid. You can't be playing predictable, especially against a team like iNation, because they're going to figure out your game plan and they're just going to completely run away with it.
Second half, though.
Do apologise about the team names. The HUD is messed up right now, but hopefully it will get fixed as soon as possible. But yeah.
Very slow round again. 2 players with full util, 2 smokes. Oh, they've got double nade as well on this iNation side. I wonder where they're going to be using this. They are pushing, still just staying around that A position. Slowly creeping their way up.
Now we're back. Oh, that double nade, unable to find anything.
Yeah, I like the idea though, but now this is where the execute's going to come in. There's now 3 players. This bomb's got to go down as quick as possible. It's planting. It is in the open. Can get spammed, but no one's going for it. Now the flash goes through. Mar, he gets taken down for nothing.
Perfect hold here. Double Magic going to be swinging. Able to find both of them. Dav able to find one. It's a 2 versus 2 now. Make that a 1 versus 2. Just Skipper. Oh, dropped him down to so low HP. Skipper needs to find these kills. And he does it. That's the 10th for iNation.
Yeah, winning both pistol rounds there. So close, just the body spam. Obviously, you can do that a lot easier with the Glock. Just comes in, and that's it. Skipper, such an important round for him.
iNation, they found 10. They've got those double digits. This is where Endangered really need to question what's going to be the game plan. What do we need to change? Because you've only got 6 more chances now. Well, the game is going to be gone. Oh, early for
4th buy, and it's double magic again with this Deagle.
So perfect, so clean with it. Oh, the gap smoke missed. He didn't have much effect on the game. That one-way smoke being thrown as well.
Now they're swarming this A site. All players just locked on that elevator smoke for now.
Able to get that bomb down, but he's stuck in the corner. Nothing much he can do, really. Oh, this is Dav.
2 players so low. Yeah, it's going to rely on Dav and Dragon to get a lot. Dav gets 1 cleanly.
Surely he's just going to fall back, trying to switch those weapons across. Skipper now. We've seen him in this position before. Boy, not working out. Scrimmo able to find 1, but Dav gets the trade. And it's Dav and Dragon. 2 key players in this map. In this round even. And they did close it out. And that's the 11th for iNation. The force didn't work out for them. And this is where we can see iNation get 12. And yeah, that's the pause called. Something that we were expecting.
Yeah, I feel like we have to mention Dav standing in, and he's topping the scoreboard, topping the whole server, 20 and 10. He's playing incredibly.
I think as well, like, think about the pressure that Dav's going to be feeling in this game. You know, you have to step up, especially, you know, it's the game to determine semi-finals, and what a way to do it.
Yeah, completely. So big from him. I mean, he's been a great replacement so far. Obviously, sometimes you can make the strategies a bit more difficult if the players don't 100% know exactly what the game plan is. But right now, iNation, they're on 11, endangered. They're going to have to be on this eco now. The pause is called from Choiv. So I wonder if this is going to be more specifically for this round or more for the next full buy that we're going to see from Endangered.
I think it might be for this round. I think Choiv doesn't want to, you know, we've seen them time and time again lose against those deagles, lose against those pistols in this map, and I don't think they want to take any chances. I think they need to play it really smart. They can't, you know, probe anywhere. I think they need to just kind of really take those engagements together as a team, because you don't want to be getting caught out, because you know they're able to get 1-2 kills. That's an AK retrieved, and that's when it becomes a real problem. And we saw it on the side for iNation when Choiv and Vladen getting aggressive with that P250 MP9. They were able to close out that round just because they had those AKs, and that's something that iNation, they don't want to fall into that trap. They don't want to give up a pick and potentially give up the round.
Yeah, completely. Unpause should be coming through soon. I'm wondering what we're going to see from Endangered. Surely it's got to be a stack somewhere, maybe a push as a team. You've got to try to get in the face of these pistols. We have seen a number of times these full ecos sometimes spiral out of control, but with this pause called, I think that's more just to stabilize what they're going to do this round. Make sure that doesn't happen, because this could be the 12th for iNation. They could be double the amount of rounds that Endangered have. Only 4 rounds away from taking the first map.
You do have Choiv on that Mac 10. Whether we'll see something aggressive from him, try and get some control of their own, and also some information. Seemingly they are going to be going quite fast towards A. That is the correct call for now. Look at the gamble stack. All 5 players just sending it towards A. iNation just waiting for the potential flank, but nothing's come through as of yet. Should be facing 5 players towards this site if they do go towards A, and it's such a risk. Could go so wrong.
You've got to hope this utility is going to be perfect, though. Try to isolate these players, force them to peek, but you mentioned it, this stack can be so dangerous, and now they start to push.
Oh, look, all the kills going the way of iNation. They're not worried, it's just Popov now with that nade. Already used it, and Dragon's going to close out the round, and they do find the 12th. A round that could have been potentially much more dangerous than we expected. All 5 players, they're so close, but the kills obviously did just go the way of iNation. They decided not to push. They just stayed towards that lower ramp, and they were just ready for the peak, and they were ready for that push from Endangered.
I think Endangered tried to cast them out when the util was coming in, but you have to think, if they just hit on that site, if they played it slow, in those smokes, behind those smokes, just playing these tight corners, forcing these players to be sort of caught out of position, maybe that would have done more damage. But double magic, we've seen so many times. I'd love to know the opening pick stats, because he's doing it every round, it seems like.
I think as well, look at the HE damage onto Choiv. Drop down to half health just from the start of a round. That's so detrimental. Going to be maximising the ability of those M4s. Flash will come in now. And yeah, we've seen it. They're trying to take mid-control, but Mar, such a great position here. We'll be able to find Dragon. Oh, they're unsuspecting of his position, unaware. And that's the round going Endangered. One so cleanly, all 5 players staying alive.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing probably a force hit from iNation, Dav and Skipper. Not much money in the reserve. Everyone else can buy. Just going to see these deagles on these players. Or could have been dropped over to Dragon. Chosen against, maybe seeing something fast.
Oh, 100%. Vladen obviously with a little bit of money in reserve as well. But look at the peak's going to be coming in from the CTs. That's double magic. Once again getting the opener. Viltrex fast towards short as well. We'll be able to find one. Going to try and get out as well. And that's 2 players getting taken down on the side of iNation within a matter of seconds. This fast call has clearly come to an end. Viltrex as well, doing a little bit more chip damage, but we got Mar on the flank. Surely able to find one. Finds the second as well. And it's just Skipper, 1 versus 5 now. Surely going to get taken down. Yeah, and there we go.
Back-to-back rounds where Endangered didn't lose a single player. I think this is where we've seen Endangered stabilize. This is where now they're going to be playing their own game. This is why they picked this map now. And we're going to be seeing it very soon. It's going to leave iNation onto that eco.
Look at that money. Surely they should have another round where there's potentially 5 alive. And what that's going to do to the rest of the game, it's going to leave them in a really great spot. Because, you know, it doesn't matter if rounds go down to the wire, even if you lose them, because they have so much in the reserve. Do you see this early A aggression from iNation? We've seen it time and time again. Oh, this nade from Popov. So much damage done onto Skipper. Oh, Viltrex with the opener, able to get a second and a third. It's just these 2 remaining players. Forgetting about the bomb, they just want to get that opening frag. Dav finds 1.
Yeah, a couple of kills going the way of iNation. I think that's all you can really ask for rounds like that. Those ecos, you can't really look at too much. It's really tough to get that bomb down on Vertigo. It's not a map where you can just sort of swarm the site and get the bomb down. There's a lot of longer range angles before you actually get to those sites. So I feel like those 2 kills, that's sort of all iNation could really ask for.
Seems as though iNation are going to be going a little bit more towards B. Now, there are 2 players already on that site, and we have got Mart very close behind as well. Going to be falling back, though. Don't want to give up any picks as of yet. Choiv playing so passively towards middle. Awaiting the potential push from Endangered, but haven't been given anything yet. And this half was 12-6 at one point, Charlie. Now they're only 3 rounds away, 3 rounds difference. If Endangered are able to take this one as well, we should expect an eco, and that's when it should be 12-11.
Yeah, that's when things start to get a bit scary for iNation. Can't count them out of this round yet, though. Utility does favour Endangered for now. Ooh, Molly missed there.
He was questioning it just as much as we were. Not too sure on that. See very little utility remaining on the iNation side. They are just going to have to go out. Popov full blind by that flash.
Great util though. Look at Dragon. Ball down to 24 HP from 2 nades. Double Magic gets one of his own. Dragon Ball even lower, but the bomb is down at least. Skipper gets 1 back, and that's an important one.
It's a 4 versus 4. Make it a 4v3. Dav finding one. The smoke will allow them to fall back. Many players low HP here. No one towards sandbags, so the Molotov won't be utilized as of yet.
This nade on Mar. It could catch out Dragon if he chooses to use it.
Just waiting for a pick to be given, but I really don't think iNation are gonna give it. Especially not yet. Vladin gonna be swinging through, able to find one. Dragon finds the diffuser, and it's just Mar. 1 versus 3. Able to get 1, but not the second. And that's the round for iNation, and they really needed it. They're only 3 rounds off winning Endangered's map pick now, Charlie.
Endangered, they got plenty of money in the reserve though. The buys are going to come through. A player I want to point out, every player in the server is on double digits at least, other than Choiv. Obviously, traditionally you don't expect the in-game leaders to be really up there in the fragging department. Obviously he's having a slower game, having a tough one. But if his team wins, you can't really look at it as too much. You've got to think he's doing a lot for his team, creating space, and obviously micromanaging and calling. But obviously, if they do end up losing this game, you've got to think maybe an extra few kills here or there. That could have been the difference.
I think something as well to mention, obviously they don't really play this map, but it seems as though they don't play it that much. They are putting up a really good performance on it now. But I think maybe this is where Choiv, you know, he doesn't have that kind of not experience, but he doesn't have that comfort on a map like Vertigo, and it's leaving him in a position where he does just have to focus on calling, and he can't really focus on those kills. And it is clearly for now it's working out for them. But as you mentioned, you know, it would be really, really tough if they were to lose it. And I did say it's usually the players at the bottom of the leaderboard that are going to be the difference between a win and a loss than the players at the top.
I've seen a few missed mollies here from iNation. I wonder if this is that lack of experience we were talking about.
You're seeing you're being dropped over onto Dav. Love the confidence that Dragon has in his teammate as well. Dragon going to be pushing out, unable to find one as of yet, but the util will be coming through. Viltrex, though, so aware of this flank, and that Skipper getting found. It's a 5 versus 4 now. Make it a 4 versus 2. It's just Choiv and Dav. Mars going to find Dav, and it's just Choiv. 1 versus 4 now. He will get found by Double Magic.
And that's it. That's the return. They lose 1 round and they instantly close out the other. And that's really leaving iNation's economy in a difficult situation here. The coach has scored a pause here, potentially seen something that the players haven't in the server. See if it has much impact. It should just be the eco this round though. So it'll probably be more likely for that next round, that next full buy. This is where Endangered can take 11. That'll be 2 rounds off. And obviously this half, forget about the first 3 rounds from the pistol. They're 4-1 right now.
Yeah, they are looking really strong. Obviously, when those full buys have come in, it seems as though they are looking really dangerous. Obviously, iNation, they're 2 rounds off securing that overtime and 3 rounds off securing the map. So even if they do make a couple gimmick plays here or there, it's leaving them in a really good stead for the remaining rounds of this game. I wonder what iNation are going to do, because the money on Endangered is looking really strong.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to break that. Seems like Endangered money, despite losing rounds here or there, it's been really strong throughout this whole game.
I think it was those two rounds uninterrupted, yeah. 2 rounds in a row, all 5 players staying alive. In the previous 4, and in the one before that, 3. So, obviously, you know, the round they're losing, on the round that iNation won, only 2 players stay alive. Whereas for Endangered, they're winning these rounds so dominantly, so cleanly. And I think that could be the difference. Obviously, we are going to be going into the round now. Wonder what we're going to see from iNation, whether we'll see something maybe potentially fast middle, fast towards B. Yeah, we might just be seeing that mid to B split, but there are 3 players here. Oh, Double Magic's not hitting the shot. That's something we rarely see.
Nah, they're so split. 2 players here. Bladden does get 1 at least. Gets taken down. These 2 players, surely they're getting nothing. It's just Choiv. Just that 1 kill from Bladden. It's going to be bolstering that economy even more for Endangered. But the full buy, this is where we get to see what that pause is for.
Yeah, and it has to work for them. So obviously, if they do lose this full buy, it will all be leveled up. It will be that 13-13. I wonder what they are going to be doing. Maybe they're going fast towards B, trying to go just fast out of the gate, try and catch off Scrimmo. But there's 2 players here. Oh, Scrimmo surely finding this kill now. Yep, and that's the first. That's Vladden getting taken down. That's one of the hard hitters on the side of iNation being found. And Mar in such an advanced position as well. Will find Dav.
It's out there as well. He's getting hunted, but Dragon, yeah. I think he respects that Molotov.
I think you have to as well. Surely you would get found there. We'll see the legs of Scrimmo, though. And this is where Endangered start making mistakes, taking an unnecessary aggression here. Oh, Choiv. The ability to find the AWPer as well. So much damage onto Double Magics.
Yeah, but you couldn't find him, though. And all the iNation players, their health, leaves a lot to be desired. Mar in such a good position here. Surely we can't skip her out if he pushes anymore.
Little bit of util to work with on the side of iNation. They need to find this opening kill, and they need to find it cleanly. Look how open this B site is. Oh, they've got 2 players on the flank already. They're already down towards lower, but they're flanking towards ramp. They're thinking the call is towards A, when in reality, iNation are going towards B. Yeah, surely the jig is up now. Mar in such a deep position, though, playing towards quad. Might not get checked here. He doesn't, able to find 1, gets the second as well. And it's just Choiv, 3 HP.
Oh, and he's getting flanked as well.
Can't go back.
That's it, he gets nothing. Another round where 4 players survive. The last 3 rounds from Endangered, they've lost 3 players. In all 3 of them, their economy is going to be so strong. And this is it, they can level up now. It's just going to be these pistols, maybe a bit of armor behind them. Unless iNation can pull out some heroics here, it will be 13-13.
Such a strong CT looking half from the side of Endangered. You can clearly see why they chose this map. Now being forced back onto that site straight away, and we do have smokes from the side of iNation. They're sending it up short fast. The nade from Mar might be able to do a little bit of damage. They're just trying to send that bomb plant. Yeah, the grenade gets the kill. Oh, the bomb's unable to be planted as well. It's just these remaining 2 players. Make it 1. Just Vladen able to get 1 kill, but surely that'll be it. Yeah, double magic closing it out. And once again, 4 players staying alive on the side of Endangered.
Yeah, this is where the pressure's really on iNation now. Obviously, this is Endangered map pick, and we can now really start to see why they've done it. The last 8 rounds, they've won 7 of them, and they've won them very cleanly.
I've just opted to do that gap smoke, but it seems as though they're going to be peeking ramp. Going to try and take some control here, but Choi getting so aggressive. The flash is going to come in. Might be a little too late. This is when we might see iNation slow it down a little bit. Mars so deep towards middle. I wonder whether Dragon will try and take some aggression, take some control.
Look at this util done into iNation. Just a lot of chip damage. Sure, we've done half HP.
And this is where Endangered, they've got their ramp retake. They're going to be sending it now. Pop-off just going to be mollying off ramp. This is going to be delaying their push. Are they going to be boosting? Oh my god, Skipper could take them down here. The boost is coming in. Double magic able to find 1. Won't be able to get the trade though. It's a 5 versus 4 now. Also go towards that B side. Molotov will come in. Oh, Skipper so clean onto the AWPer there. The U2 will get dropped. They surely will be able to plant here.
Yeah, bomb's going down now. It is now low HP. The molly. Oh, it's a bit too late. He survives. 10 HP.
Oh, does still have a nade though. Dabs towards sandbags. This nade could completely take out our player now.
Oh, my, where will he use it?
Surely he will use the sandbags, no?
Oh, I think he's got it out now.
Oh. Yeah, oh, that's the flashbang. Viltrek's getting taken down. Surely the nade's going to come in. They have got that retake smoke, though. Scrimmo getting really aggressive short here. Oh, and he's able to get both. Vladen kills Skipper, and it's just Dragon now. Close in the smoke. Trying to find the kill, but he can't find the diffuser. Oh, no, Dragon. Pop-off just defusing on the other side of the box. Perfect defuse position. And this is where iNation are going to be really troubled now.
They did get the bomb plant at least. They are on full loss bonus, so they can get a buy again. But yeah, you mentioned how close that round could have been. That short push, that's really what stopped iNation from winning it, I think. But to point out, Mark, I think he's got 4 kills with HE grenades this game. It's unbelievable. Not even just chip damage, actual kills.
And that, we've got to remember, that's all come from the chip damage, but that's Mar. That's the grenade guru getting taken down. Viltrek's able to find one through the smoke, though.
Well, they are pushing even further. They have taken this early ramp position.
They are just going to be delaying with that U-tilt. They are worried about middle, though. Again, we've seen iNation. They've leaned towards that kind of the default T side. Just taking that A control, but double magic towards short. Able to find one. Finds a second as well. And iNation are dropping like flies. It's gone from a 4v4 to a 1v4. Dragon surely going to get found here as well. And he does. That's the 15th round for Endangered. A game that seemed so possible for iNation is just gone the way of Endangered.
Yeah, we've mentioned that. I mean, the last 10 rounds, Endangered have won 9 of them. And it's got to be this force buy for survival in this first map.
I mean, obviously, you know, we knew Endangered were going to be the stronger team on this map. It is their map pick. Scrimmo, though, able to find one. Completely stuck here, though. Caught with util in hand and will get found.
Yeah, that's the trade's going either way, but the weaponry, the utility, it favors Endangered, sorry, significantly.
I wonder what the game plan is. They seem to be playing really passively here in Endangered. Same with iNation. Neither team wants to give up a pick. Because obviously for the side of iNation, they lose a pick. They could lose the round. And this map could be over for them. And Endangered, they don't want to give any chance for iNation to get back into this game. The call is the right one. Double magic. He's towards B, and that's seems one of the most dangerous players on the side of Endangered. Obviously, Mar 2 kills ahead.
They're finally starting to push up now. A kill through the smoke would be absolutely brutal. Dav once again given bomb planting duty, and he does get it down.
Look how much remaining util. They have 4 smokes. They still have 4 smokes in this round, Charlie. And the nade as well. Popov. Oh, so much chip damage. They can just drop 2 smokes here straight away, but they found the opening. Skipper gets the early kill. Gonna be going close to the smoke. Choiv here. They tap the bomb. Choiv able to find 1. Finds 2 with the Mac 10. Just 1 player remaining. Double magic. 12 HP. Oh, they know he's not on the bomb as well. Gonna try and find the kill, and they do.
And that's finally a response there from iNation. After losing 6 rounds in a row, they finally put one on the board. But the money of Endangered
look at their
so
money.
Strong.
Look at the money of iNation.
Yeah,
no
the
players saving.
Players that died there at the end.
Everyone getting taken down there. Look at the buy. It's worse than the round before. 2 Galils, a Mac 10, and 2 AKs. Dav got no utility either. iNation can level it up now.
They can bring us to overtime if they win this. If not, these what the map 1 go in the way of Endangered, putting themselves in a great spot going into nuke.
So aware of this potential wood position. Nothing being found so far on the side of iNation. Seems as though they're going back towards A. And once again, it's the right call. We've got 1 player very far pushed up mid and 3 players towards B. This is where iNation need to strike. Flash will come in. And it's double magic with the orb. We'll get blinded here. Fires off the shot. Unable to connect though.
Yeah, there's only 1 defender towards A now. They do send the second there.
Once again, as you mentioned, Dav on those bomb planting duties. Potential for overtime here, Charlie. Oh, Skipper. Gonna be doing a little bit of chip damage.
Oh, look at this molly. It's not spreading, but the kills are going the way of Endangered.
They can take it. I love that position from Viltrex as well. Just boosted up there on top of the boxes. And it's a 3 versus 5 now. I wonder what they're going to do. Oh, the player is so close towards the site. Completely stuck. It's just Choiv and Vladen.
Oh, Vladen. He takes on the first. He gets killed through the smoke. You've got to think, play
That's the game.
discipline there.
That's
map 1 as well of this series. The one that we think is going to be a very long, drawn-out one. Endangered. They finally do close out their map pick, bringing us into nuke. A potential to take this 2-0.
You mentioned it. You mentioned it before. You know, Choiv on that single digit. He remained the towards the end of the game, 30 rounds played, only 7 kills. And I think the kills were very similar between the 2 teams apart from Choiv. And I think that's where you've got to be thinking, you know, if Choiv was stepping up there, maybe that game goes the way of iNation. But obviously, it's all speculation. Endangered obviously taking that first map, looking so dangerous on Vertigo. But we're now on iNation's territory. We're now on Nuke. And this is where they can bring it back, and this is where we do have that potential for the 3rd map. But you got to remember, that's all going to be seen after the break. But yeah, what a match. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think it was. I don't know how much impact the fragging of Choiv would have on it. I think in-game leaders traditionally do have that, and I think do have lower frags, and I think you have to be aware of that on a team with traditional in-game leaders like Choiv, like Popov. And that's where you do have to sort of believe that the rest of your team are going to be stepping up a bit more. And I do think we did see that at Dav. I feel like he's a player we point out so many times. Considering the standard, he played so well. But it was Endangered map pick. Neither team played at all this season, so it was really hard to get a grasp of what was going to really happen. Maybe a very limited amount of anti-stratum that could go into it. But Nuke is the next one. Endangered, I believe they haven't played it either this season. iNation have played it a couple of times though, so I think this is where we could be going into the 3rd map. Yeah,
100%. Definitely, I couldn't have said it better. But yeah, we will be going into that 2nd map after the break, and hope you guys enjoy how this best of 3 is currently unfolding and how it's going to be in the later matches or match, because Endangered can still 2-0 this. Remember, but yeah. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you after the break.
A lot of util. Obviously, Endangered Endangered still have two players that haven't fully bought, so we could be seeing a kit come out. Scribbo just did, so if there is going to be one, it'll be on Mar.
Oh,
No
kit.
util at all.
No kit, no util.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to stop all this utility from iNation.
Seems as though they are going to be going towards A here. We'll be slightly
They're
delayed
lining
though.
up that util. Yeah, just waiting. I don't know if they've broken the glass yet.
I don't think they have.
They might be doing it just before, trying to surprise Endangered.
I think Dav's util's post-plant util. Oh, lovely. They are just smoking off main.
Viltrex is so much. 3 kills. Troy pushing out now. Gets nothing. Viltrex on for the ace. It's just Dragon alive. 3 versus 1.
What a way for this round to go. The kills just didn't go the way of iNation, even with the amount of utility. And that's because they had 4 players towards A. Endangered was so prepared. Dragon, though, will get taken down as well. And that's straight away Endangered fine in the first round.
I mean, often we can see it when their backside molly comes out. Players do, when they push out, hold that hut from that position that Viltrex was. It does sometimes get overlooked, and it completely did this time. You've got to think the silencer also benefited quite a bit there. Players not 100% sure where they were. Allow Viltrex to go absolutely huge in that round. Oh, hello. Choive getting knifed by his teammate there. It is just this eco. Just this one flashbang on Choive, so probably won't have too big a difference in this round.
Could be make or break, though. Imagine Choive get someone low HP. Unable to get the kill. That would be
1v1 Choive.
74 HP.
I'll lean towards this ramp, at least the bomb is. And Choive with his flashbang. You've got to think they're going to try to swarm. He's using it towards A, though.
I love this flashbang. Well, they do see that ramp player as well. Someone towards... Oh, double magic with the scout utilizing the fact these players don't have armor and the kills are just going the way of Endangered. And that's the final one. Vladen able to get one, but nothing else.
Just an eco round there. We see a lot of force buys from teams now in the second round. It's more the current meta. Often you can have the second round winning that and losing the pistol is more beneficial for economy. You don't have that loss bonus. But it is going to be the full buy now. Troy with the SG. We see him pull out a few times actually. Loves to have this weapon.
Obviously not as strong as it once was, but still very viable. Look how fast they're sending these outside smokes down. Oh, the Molotov. Oh, Choive and Skipper able to get those 2 entries straight off the bat. And look how fast these players are going to be going down towards B. It will be Viltrex to be tested here towards this vent position. We peeking late as well. Able to get one. Popov gets one as well. It's gone into a 3v3 here very quickly. Dragon, though, finding the kill onto Viltrex. They're going to be sending up A now, Charlie. And both these players are down towards B. Perfect call there.
Yeah, 2 players very low, though. And look at the amount of damage and util on the Endangered side. They still have 2 mollies and that HE grenade. Both players regrouping towards ramp. Where do they choose to go?
Surely heaven is the play here.
Are
Dragon
they
just...
gonna be saving this?
It might.
Maybe they didn't realize how low some of these players were, but yeah, they choose to save. It is arguably the safer call, sorry, because obviously they can get a buy next round with these 2 players saving, but I think they could have had a real shot at that round.
I think they, it's all speculation really. They could have gone for it and won, but at the same time, they could have taken, lost both of those weapons, not even got a kill, and it would have left iNation in an even stronger position. Because look, the money's not that strong on Scrimmo and Popov. If they were to lose both of those weapons and that utility, it would be a really, really tough next round.
Yeah, so this is going to... Obviously, they will still get a buy in this one. It will be the last buy if they do lose this one, though.
iNation seemingly playing this round a little bit slow, but look at that HE there. Choive getting dropped down to 66 HP without even seeing anyone. A lot of util already been used on the side of Endangered there. Only 3 smokes and only 3 smokes of flash and a couple mollies remaining. That's Mar getting taken down.
Was that the iNation smoke, or was that one on Endangered? Because it fully caught Mar out.
Yeah, it was Popov smoking towards Squeaky there. Expecting a little gap there.
Man advantage for iNation now. That was just the FAMAS getting dropped. The weakest weapon on the side, but the AU was coming in, but I think it's a fake.
Here we go, and Ram. And Dragon doing so much damage there onto Scrimmo. Should be able to find double magic hit. Gonna be peeking out as well. Viltrex finds one back onto Choiv. Oh, what a read. He's already close heart. He's taking so much control here. Oh, cut off the rotations as well. It's just Viltrex towards this A site.
He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders there. A lot of pressure against the first one. Can he get anything else? He can. The third, Vladin, it's a 2 versus 1 now. Scrimmo, the ramp player, brought down low early.
Surely he has to go for this one.
Does have a kit, but it just doesn't favour him at all. A save, obviously they can't buy next round, but maybe gamble that in 4. Oh, a lot of damage onto Vladin there.
Oh, even more.
5 HP.
This is where Vladin surely has to swing first.
Surely never expect Skipper backside as well, though.
Oh, he doesn't. Nearly gets the kill, though. That's another for iNation that we will be seeing the eco from Endangered. And this is where iNation can get their 3rd round.
Yeah, Choice calling the pause here. Want to make sure they can win it cleanly, build that economy up. Not lose to these pistols. Will anything be invested? You might see Scrimmo fully save, actually. Try to get that AWP out onto double magic. It's just being discussed for now in this pause. Or a few nades being bought.
Wonder what they'll be able to do with those HEs. Obviously, Scrimmer going to try and keep his money high, try and get that AWP onto double magic as quick as possible. We know how dangerous the AWPs can be, especially on a map like this, and especially in the hands of double magic. We saw in that Vertigo game, even a map that maybe isn't as AWP heavy, double magic doing so much damage, but it seems as though they are going to be going fast towards outside. Dragon's going to be tested with the AWP hit, able to get 1, gets a 2nd, and Dav just cleaning up from the skies, able to find 2 from top silo as well. That 3rd round won so cleanly by iNation.
You know, I predicted it in the previous round. Will we see the AWP from Scrimmo? Drop it over to double magic. He's still not buying. I think they're discussing it now. Yeah, that's it. AWP dropped over. Double magic's gonna have his favoured weapon. Dragon's got one of his own though. Troy actually got Mac 10. Obviously, he had that from the previous round. Keeping it in this one. Maybe he's gonna be sent out entry in.
Ooh, Vladin's dropped over the AK. Maybe Vladin's going to be the one entry in here. And I love that confidence in you know, your own teammates. I think, you know, like, obviously Choiv in-game leader we saw in the last game wasn't looking too strong, but Vladin knows how good Choiv can be in those clutch situations. Especially, you know, entering with a Mac 10, it's not really that unfavourable of a weapon, especially if you are getting up close and personal.
Might see a vent dive, I was thinking, but it's a bit late for that now, maybe.
Choiv now has the opportunity to find this player towards back red. We have got Mar just so close behind the smoke. Oh, Popov. He opts to fall back. Doesn't get the timing hit. Oh, Scrimmo ran out of bullets. Could have found Skipper there.
He's going to be tested here. This position is so strong, though.
The flash will come in, double magic with the AWP. Surely going to be able to find one. Does find Vladin. That's a Mac 10 getting taken down. Oh, that's something that we rarely see. Double magic missing the shot. Skipper able to find him. Choi finds Mar towards outside. And this is where Viltrex is going to be the danger man towards A. Needs to find this kill. We'll find Choi, and it's a 3 versus 3. So low HP. Davil entry onto that A site. This looks like it could be another round for iNation.
And no defuse gets here from Endangered. That smoke, that might conclude it. That might be the save now. Surely it has to be. Locked out of the site, no kits, only flashbangs.
Looking so strong here, iNation. Obviously, those first 2 rounds not too positive, but they've been so dangerous. This will be their 4th in a row. We'll be able to retrieve the AWP. Let's give that back to double magic. Was able to find one. Oh no, Popov. That's the AWP getting taken down. Not going to be too happy about that. Final player, though, going to be pushing towards outside. Might be able to pick up this AWP onto Dragon. Dragon ain't giving Giving him the chance.
I actually like that they didn't go for the kill there. They let Scrimmo save that M4. They know they're not really going to buy into this. They are on full loss though, so maybe some deagles around this M4. Obviously, we know how strong Endangered are with these deagles, but you mentioned it. iNation haven't lost a round on this T side since that pistol, since those first 2 rounds.
I think as well, something to mention, maybe they've taken a page out of Endangered's book. You know what, let's not go for the hunt. Let's keep as many players alive, because we saw on that CT side how strong Endangered were on Vertigo, because they just had so much money. They kept so many players alive when they were winning their rounds. But this is where these 2 ramp players are going to get crunched. Vladden able to find another, but oh, they line up for him. Ace on the cards, just Mar remaining towards main, surely. Will get found here, information gathered. A little bit of chip damage through the smoke, potential second ace for this series. We saw it from Dav. Whether we'll see it from Vladden.
Mara is flanking this lobby position. Oh, but Dav's so aware. Doesn't want to let him save one of those rifles.
But yeah, lovely round from iNation. We saw those 2 lobby players in such a difficult position. Dragon and Vladden. You know, they were stuck between 4 different players, but Vladden just playing absolutely insane, able to get all 4 of those kills. It just seemed to line up that hut push. It worked out really nicely for them, but that is the 5th for iNation. And surely if they're able to find this round, they could find 7 here. This is where Endangered, they really need to change up the play style. Oh, look how fast Choi is. He's going to be trying to go down vent. Oh, and he's able to get down as well.
Takes a lot of damage for it, but main goal was accomplished. He is down that vent position. He can be a real nuisance now from this B site.
Yeah, it's just going to be leaving such a window of doubt for Endangered. Oh, but you know, we've already got a player down towards B. It's going to be such a struggle for them. And Mar completely trapped towards Garage. This is where Popov going to have to do so much here. Swing's able to find 1. Information on the second as well. Oh, gets the timing. Dab, perfect peek there.
And once again, that's another man advantage for iNation. And Choi, if he's still down on this B site, still holding that vent position.
As you mentioned, being such a nuisance to these players now. Dragon looking for a pick outside. Hasn't been met with anything as of yet. Choi still been in the vents this whole time.
Regrouping with the team now, going towards B, but Scrimmo, he is already down here in such a strong position on these rafters.
I've obviously got double magic towards deep ramp as well. This is where Dav can punish. Oh my god, he drops. Able to find Viltrex. Do they go up towards A now? Oh my god, they do. I love this. So smart. They go back up towards A. Perfect call. Vladden should be able to get the bomb down.
The Dragon's still here. But they're both players, both CTs going towards ramp.
Very split now. Dragon surely needs to be flanking soon. Oh, are they saving? They're going towards B. They think it's B. Oh, that might sell it as well.
Oh, Magic, he wants to keep hold of this AWP. But that's it. That's going to be the 6th round for iNation. They're looking so good on this nuke. So good on this T side.
Oh, double magic might not be able to save it. That's Dragon finding him. And something to mention, I would say, you know, Choi didn't really have that much into that round, but it was all the doubt. It was all the questioning of what iNation were going to do. Choi down the vent so early on, and it created such a shift in the play from Endangered. They had to send a player down. They couldn't just give that B site up, and it allowed the outside push. It allowed the players to get down secret. And it was perfectly played from iNation.
Yeah, just these pistols now. These 4 deagles and that 1 CZ. You mentioned about these deagles. Endangered. Can they do anything with them again? That's Viltrex getting dropped. That's the top performing player on the Endangered side. By quite a while, in fact.
Dragon surely going to be able to find another. There's another player towards main, though. Surely isn't going to be tempting fate like his teammate Double Magic. Dragon's a player.
2 players in main, in fact. Choi. You could actually push them both.
That's the opportunity to. We do have Dav from the top ropes as well. Just going to be jumping around the corner, surely. Oh, perfect flash. Dav able to find 1. Gets a second as well. And it's just Scrimmo in the 1 versus 5 here. Dragon doesn't want to give up the AWP, but doesn't want to let Scrimmo find anything into the round. And that's 5 players staying alive. They've won.
Look at the money on iNation. Dav 16k. Dragon not far behind. Vladen broken that 10k mark as well.
7 rounds in a row, Charlie. iNation look unbeatable on this map.
And this is Endangered solution to it, though. They've got the double warp out. First time we've seen it in this series. Double magic and Scrimmo. Both very capable with this weapon.
Are playing really passive towards this garage position. Has been smoked off, though. Double magic going to try and get some aggression towards Hart, but peaks haven't come in yet. Ramp seems very exposed, especially with that missed shot from Scrimmo. The rotate will be very late from Popov as well.
Yeah, he can't really justify fighting this with the M4. He's got to sort of give it up.
Yeah, he does. This is where the peak onto Scrimmo. That's Vladen finding the opener. Onto the AWP, the unfavored fight there. Double magic going to try and take some aggression here. Going towards this double doors position. Oh, finds the bomb planter. That's Dav getting taken down. Oh, finds Vladen as well. Double magic. Playing this round to perfection.
They've just retrieved the bomb and backed off here. In fact, no, they didn't retrieve the bomb. Oh, they can't get it for free, though. They sort of have to go down B. They've got no ramp control. Skipper, he's so split from his team.
These players are going down secret, though. Double magic needs to be found. It needs to be found soon. Or these players are going to be surely in such a tough position. Oh, Choiv, the jump in Mach 10. Takes down double magic. Looking for this ramp player as well. Perfect positioning. Choi finds the kill.
Now double up switch sides. It's on the iNation team and it's working for them. Troy's doing so much damage with it.
Oh, going to be peeking through the smoke. Such a risk, but we'll find Dragon. And these players, CTs do have such a chance here. Dragon on the AWP. Not Dragon on the AWP. Choi on the AWP. Towards this rafters position. The time is ticking down for Endangered. I wonder what they're going to be doing now. They need to take some aggression, but nothing's been given to them yet.
Billjack's the only player with the kit. Troy doing what he can, evading, missing, but he's making such a big deal of it. It's just Mark. Surely there's no time. He's got no kit and Skipper takes it.
That was such a scrappy round. Just Choi from the top ropes, just bobbing and weaving, just going for the quick scopes. I love it, but I don't know. It just, how is he alive? He's 15 HP.
I mean, whatever works. Obviously, it's so difficult, those angles, looking down and looking, like, straight up. There's just not angles you really take in CS. So, when you do face them, they can be so challenging to actually hit. That's a pause called here for Endangered. Their money not great. Will potentially just be this half-buy again. These deagles, these armor, maybe some SMGs here or there. iNation, they're looking deadly. 8 rounds in a row.
They've won the half.
Especially on T-side. Already, this is an incredible half. They lose every round. It's still great. Obviously, it'll be a bit disappointing if they lose every round from here, but this is putting themselves in a great position regardless for that CT side.
I think something we've got to mention as well. Obviously, in the previous map, it was Vertigo. It was Endangered's map pick. And think about how close iNation brought it. You know, it was such a close game, 16-14. And now iNation are on their map pick. Look at the dominance they're showing. And I wonder what that's going to do to the mentality and the mindset of the players on Endangered. Obviously, taking the first map, you know, they're going to be happy with that. But iNation, surely, if they are able to take this map, think about what it's going to do to the confidence of them. They're going to have that momentum going into that third map, Inferno. And it's going to be a playground for them. It is their most successful map as well.
I'm just really excited for Inferno, but this map, it's not over yet. Endangered, we've seen glimpses, but just nothing being able to fully come out of it. iNation, they are looking too strong, and it does look like it could be going to that third map, but this pause, for Endangered's sake, hopefully, they're going to be able to turn some things around.
I wonder, you know, what's the call now? Obviously, Popov just, half bought. They are obviously just going to be trying to utilize these deagles, but I really wonder what they're going to be going for. When they did have that aggression towards lobby, you know, there's 4 players surrounding 2, but they weren't able to secure the kills. Obviously, there were USPs. But we might see something aggressive here from Endangered.
Yeah, they do have those upgraded pistols. The armor behind it as well. Double magic. Obviously, saving some money for that AWP.
Gonna try and get down vent here. Oh, but it seems as though they're going to be going outside. Look how many players are aggressing ramp on the side of Endangered. Hut players as well. They've met with no contact, except for Vladden. Able to get 2. That's an AK being able to save. That's Viltrex, full HP with armor as well. I wonder where iNation are going to go now. They've just sent it. They've just gambled down towards B, and I believe surely that's the right call, but look where iNation are. They're all wrapping heaven.
Yeah, Vladden did his job. He got the information. But Endangered, old Viltrex with that retrieved rifle. He's made it a 3 versus 3. This is still doable for them. They did it last game. They couldn't get anything going on Vertigo until they got those pistols out. They got that 1 round and then they started their streak.
You've got to imagine though, what are Endangered going to do? They can't really wrap heaven. Got a player already there. Going up vent's a risk. Anywhere towards main is also one. Yeah, he's going to get found. That's Popov getting taken down. That rifle didn't drop down the ladder either. So Ma won't be able to retrieve it.
Yeah, the last 2 players pretty low as well.
Oh, Joy.
Gone.
Oh, just throwing the pistol at his face. Still gets the kill as well.
Yeah, obviously Viltrex so low there, but that's no weapons saved into this one. They're going to get a buy regardless. Scrimmo maybe questioning if he's going to get the AWP out. He spent a little bit too much last round to be able to justify it, and it's just that solo AWP again from Double Magic.
Could be seeing iNation find 10 here, and on that T side, that's unheard of. Vladden going to be dropping this lurk smoke out towards Squeaky as that Molotov dissipates. Might try and get down vent here, Charlie. And this is a perfect call. There's a player towards top hut though. Vladden going to be taking a risk if he goes out the door, and it seems as though that's where he's going to be going. The flash is coming out though. Popov dropping into the corner. We'll be able to find one. Player already out towards site though. Oh, Popov taking such a risk, pushing through that. But the kills are going the way of iNation. It's a 4 versus 2 now, making a 4 versus 1. And Dav's going to close out the round. That's 10.
Yeah, they chose to drop down behind that smoke. That smoke allowed Vladden to get so deep without anyone seeing him. So by the time they saw it, the slow play was caught out. He didn't expect Vladden to be out of Squeaky, considering there's a player holding it. So Vladden, big round from him, topping the scoreboard right now on the whole server. I mentioned him in the first map. He can really have some games where he can carry the team, and right now he's really doing that.
Look at this aggression though from Viltrex, able to find one. Oh, stuck behind the Molotov, but we'll just opt to smoke it. Doesn't want to take any chances.
And that's finally the opening pick for Endangered. Something we just haven't been seeing. They might obviously get a second here. Scrimmo, so aggressive ramp. No one's directly holding it right now.
He's cleared it out now. So deep here. Does only have that MP9.
It looks like outside smokes are going to be coming in now.
Look how deep Scrimmo can get. We'll be able to retrieve that AK as well. Oh, it's fake smokes. I really love this. Play towards main.
Will they expect him here in ramp?
Oh, that's at the second frag. That's Choi getting taken down. To find this main player, though. That's Double Magic's getting taken down. Scrimmo, though, on the flank. Going to be pushing out now. As the A defense comes in. Ma from heaven. Able to take down Skipper. Viltrex still towards the side.
And that's finally it. iNation, their 10-round streak is broken. Endangered take the round, and they need to continue this. Realistically, they need to win these last 2 rounds if they want to really be able to do anything on their T side.
Thing is, though, money's the game. Look how limited their money is if they do lose this round. Whereas on the side of iNation, they're as rich as you can to be. Yeah. Oh, it seems as though we might be seeing this fast ramp play.
Scrimmo loves the smoke. He likes playing behind it. Obviously, if he gets caught out, the fastest rotation will be Double Magic, who is playing from heaven.
That AWP as well, so close to the smoke. Oh, Scrimmo. Can't move a muscle. Those twos will be seen. He does get taken down. That's Skipper finding the opener. We do have Double Magics on the AWP over Choi, finding the rotate on. That's in-game leader versus in-game leader.
A little bit of chip damage there done to Double Magic, but that's the B-side clear. And you've got to think, are Endangered just going to save this?
Surely they have to, right?
Yeah, you do have to think if they want to have as good a chance as they can, but they're 7 rounds off. They're on the CT side. They're on the favoured side. Sometimes you have to just take the risk, but it does look like we probably will see that save. Try to get 4 at least.
But iNation, they've got the money to hunt. They can do whatever they want, really. We do have Choiv already towards top vent. Going to be going down, though. But nothing's been found. Surely he's just going to call. They're all gone out secret. Doesn't get their timing. They need to start pushing out here. Surely they've got to realise the jig is up. We need to try and take some of these weapons out of their hands. Yeah, they're going fast up secret. One player going towards ramp as well. This is where Choiv... Oh, look at that Molotov. It's perfect. 2 players here. Able to find one. Surely the second dies as well. And it's just Mark.
Just in garage. That'll be the only safe weapon. It's the M4. Can drop around it. I mean, they have to drop around it, really. Can drop another M4. What would the spy look like? Viltrex can get an M4. They'll at least have 4 M4s. The Utah will be a bit limited, but the buy, all things considered, it's not too bad. A necessary kill there if they want to be able to convert this round. But Mark, he gets caught out as well. Skipper through the smoke. Lobby's fully taken, but... So they're going to have the info. It's definitely going to be B, but I think they probably knew that already. Viltrex, he's tempting fate here. Jumping down. Skipper can't find him, but he's so low. He's evading the bullets. But he does finally get dropped. It's a 3 versus 2. They haven't been able to win these man's advantage with a Dragon. Uncharacteristic missed shot there.
11 HP now going for the repeat. Will get taken down. But look, they're already back towards A. Dav gone up heaven so fast. We'll be able to find Scrimmo going down the vent. Going up the vent, sorry. I wonder what Double Magic's going to have to do. Yeah, lobby is the call here. Already got a player in heaven.
It, though. Time is really going to be ticking.
There is a cat outside vent, though. I think that's something that could be called, but Choiv already got his eye on it. No Molotov for Double Magic either. Just so tunnel vision in the sight here. Choiv surely going to close it out, and that's the 12th for iNation. They take the half, and they take it dominantly, Charlie.
Yeah, unbelievable from them. And the fact that those pistol rounds, obviously winning pistol, you almost guarantee yourself 2 rounds unless they choose to force it. And that's what they saw. We saw Endangered. They won the pistol. They took 2 rounds. If you forget about that pistol, they won 1 round the rest of that half. Domination for iNation. Unbelievable half. And you got to think, if iNation win this pistol, that's game done. That's basically it. You've got to think they're going to be able to scrape 2 rounds together on the CT side, the favoured side. You have to think that's it. Endangered, this pistol is so important.
I wonder what they're going to be thinking as well. You know, such a dominantly CT-sided map. And they've kind of just not shown any dominance whatsoever.
I mentioned before at the start of the game, sometimes we can see how if a map ends really one-sided, sometimes the motivation of the team, or the mentality of the team can be a bit lackluster going into the 3rd one. You've got to think Endangered have to put up a bit of a fight here so they can get their mentality back on track, get some confidence, and that's a way to do it. Choice dinked. I think they're going straight back to A. Skipper's going to be tested.
Able to get one.
Oh, he gets 2. He does his job and more.
Oh, look at the nade, though, doing so much damage. Dragon towards main. Able to find one. It's just Viltrex. 1 versus 3 now. Information gathered. Oh, what a burst kill onto Choiv. Low HP player.
And that's it. Running down to B. Running down ramp, at least. Will he choose to go B or heaven, though? It's straight to this B site. Gonna be able to get a bomb down. No one's actually dropping yet. Oh, faking it. That's going to delay. That's going to allow them to get close.
Is he going back towards A?
So cheeky here from Viltrex. They're just waiting. The jig might be up too soon. Does Dragon choose to rotate back up the vent?
Seems though surely he's going to be going up.
Yeah, they just cleared the site now.
Got to remember though, from heaven you have got a perfect angle towards that vent.
Oh. Bomb has to be planted, and that's it. It's going down on the site. They're up. Dragon's here. First one to contest. Viltrex And Dragon closes it out, and we mentioned it, Endangered, they needed to win the pistol round, but they couldn't convert. Surely a force buy is going to come through. They're 13-3 down, 10 rounds behind on the unfavored side. You've got to take everything you can get. Maybe seeing a couple of AKs dropped over, but obviously we can see the eco, but that means giving up 14. They've got 2 rounds to close it out. Yeah, the force is coming through. Endangered Viltrex with the AK. Popov got Galil for himself.
Just such a strong map for iNation. And you can clearly see that this is a map that they are well versed on.
Yeah, no wonder why they picked it here. Popov, oh, taking a bit of damage there through the smoke. He's one of the few rifles.
They have double magic on the Deagle. We've seen him do wonders with it in the previous games, and we saw it on Vertigo as well. All this information will be gathered by this main player, though. But Joyve, oh, towards Garage. That's the bomb dropped as well. Left in the open. Viltrex going to try and retrieve that bomb. Look how aggressive he's got into Garage. Joyve will get found. Scrimmo gets the no-scope onto Dav. Oh, Skipper. Able to get one back, but it's a 3 versus 3 now. Look how much util Dragon has, though. Fladden. Able to help his teammate.
Bomb drops as well, but Double Magic, he's so deep. If Popov goes down, Double Magic is in such a tough situation.
And that's another round for iNation. This is 14-3. And surely we're just going to be seeing force buys to the end.
Yeah, you think that, but I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. And that's it. Deagle's coming out. It's going to be AK going to be dropped over from Viltrex.
I think, you can play for OT when you maybe like 5 rounds difference, 6 rounds difference at a push. There'd be a 12-round difference, and you're never going to win all 12.
Wait, look at this. Viltrex got the AK. He's got no armor behind it. The rest of his team all have armor, but he's choosing to stick with it for now.
Just confident in his own abilities, and you can see why. Top of the leaderboard, 18 and 14. Only player who's positive. Only player with double digits on the side of Endangered.
But one tag with any gun, your aim's completely thrown off.
Oh, Scrimmer though, get aggressive.
Through, and that's needed.
No smokes though. This B-site's going to be really tough to hold. Choi finding double magic. That's one of the hard hitters getting taken down. Scrimmo getting aggressive here. We'll be able to find the play event, but doesn't get the timing. Looks away for a split second, and that's Dav.
Oh, just spamming away at his teammate. Well, not his teammate, sorry, the enemy. Bomb. Oh, Popov doesn't choose to stick it. You've got to think that was the only chance they would have got.
Still have Viltrex. Full HP. Flash will come in now. Oh, but it's a blinding flash. Doesn't benefit his own teammates, and Popov gets taken down. That's 15 for iNation. Surely this game is done. The money's so limited on the side of Endangered. And map 3 seems to be on the rise. Map 3 seems to be where we're going to be falling. And it, as I mentioned before, how poetic. It's on Inferno. It's on a map that both these teams so strong on.
Unless this Endangered side can do anything. We've got Scrimmo with a P90, but the utility is destroying them. Scrimmo gets one with that P90.
It's just Popov.
Just Popov left, yeah.
Oh, he left the game.
Oh, I mentioned mentality. I don't want to
killing console.
I don't want to say too much about mentality of what it can do, but you've got to think, if you're not even giving those a crack, that's not always the best situation to be in.
Never.
For absolute domination, and we're going into a third map after, what was that, 16-3?
16-3. And I think as well, think of what iNation are going to be feeling going into this. This is statistically their strongest map. They've just played, they played a great game of Vertigo, obviously weren't the winners, but they dominated on Nuke. And as you said it, the mindset of the Endangered players doesn't seem like it's too strong. It seems as though iNation do have a really, really strong chance here, but both of these teams so dominant on this map. But obviously, that's all going to be coming after the break. But yeah, we'll hopefully see you very shortly.
They can be so damaging. They don't have a molly to molly it off.
We are back now. Once again, do apologise about that. Double Magic going to try and push before these smokes land. Fall back. Flash is great, but he blinds himself. Skipper might be able to get close here. Does find the kill.
on this balcony player. Scrimmo, he does get one. Viltrex with two, though. It's just these two remaining long plays. And look at the time.
Only 4 bullets remaining in the magazine, though. Might get found. 6 seconds. 5. Does get the plant.
It's 2 versus 2 now. I can't believe Viltrex went down there. Such a clean shot grip. Oh, both short. Dragon, a lot lies on his shoulders with this M4 here. They're smoking it off and he gets taken down. It's just Skipper. 2 HP, 3 HP.
Not enough, though. Will get found. But a round that was very close there. iNation obviously able to get that bomb plant, but Endangered do get the round. They do take the two... Well, they take the pistol and the round after. And this next one should be pretty clean as well. So, they have had a very good start coming into this one. Could be the difference maker in the long run.
This is the third map, the final of the series. The grudge match between these two teams. Obviously, both played in the SCL final last year, where iNation did take it. But iNation, they choose to force it. They've got 2 AKs, 2 Galils.
A little bit of chip damage there. Well. Oh, Vladden. Perfectly positioned crosser there. We'll just find the head of Double Magic, and that's not a player you want to be losing early on. Double Magic, time and time again, being able to just win those clutches and also able to do so much damage during the round has been found so early on. Viltrex very low HP as well, as you mentioned. I like this call from iNation. Obviously didn't win the round, but that bomb plant allowed them to force. We've just got Mar, the lone defender, towards B, and they are playing contact. Oh, Skipper might get the timing on the mid player. Oh, when he does. Oh, it doesn't convert the kill, though. We'll eventually get it, but... Sat at the edge of my seat. Yeah, sat at the edge of my seat for that.
Viltrex really low, and it's just Mar. Oh, is he rotating off? He gets caught out, but Troy can't convert. Mar gets a second. He's salvaging this round all by himself. Viltrex and Mar both so low here. They've got a lot of util on the Endangered side still.
Do still have a Molotov remaining on the side of iNation as well. They could find one of these players through the flames. Are they saving? Yeah, they have to. They really don't have the health to go for it. And they do have a lot of equipment on their backs. All obviously got full armor, got the kits, a lot of utility and weaponry. They don't really want to be throwing it away. But it does give iNation their first round.
Yeah, and it came from that force. Obviously, they forced in the second, but they chose to do it again. It was a risk, but it paid off. The bomb plant in the previous round, and the amount of damage they did, probably the only reason they went for it, and it really worked out for them.
Obviously, they will be getting a buy into this round, but Double Magic might be on a scout. No M4 going to be able to be dropped over. Oh, they will just probably play in the double FAMAS there. Look at the buy comparison. 2 FAMASes. Obviously not being the perfect weaponry, whereas they've only 1 Galil and it's on Choiv. Whether it be a Galil or a Mac 10. This man can do wonders with everything, really.
Look how much damage did to Mar, but that nade. Viltrex, he does get caught out. He's the only brackets player right now.
Scrimmer, though, just going to be falling back. Surely in a great position here. Able to find one. Couldn't find the second with util in hand. Finds a player towards Apps. This round is all on the back of Scrimmer. Hasn't been checked yet. Dragon, though, able to find Mar. Going to be pushing through, but Dav and Dragon doing so much here. Dav, the stand-in. Able to get one, but will get traded. And look at this battle we've got now. It's the 4th round. It's the in-game leader. 1 versus 1, but Popov has the read and the perfect crosshair placement. They will take the round. That's the 3rd for Endangered.
That's no bomb plant there for iNation, so they can't really justify a buy. But it is a pause called here from the iNation side, so maybe they are going to go for something. Obviously, the money on Endangered isn't perfect. It isn't great. The amount of damage taken. But what will iNation choose to do? Yeah, Dav instantly gets out that AK. Skipper, one of his own.
I wonder what this pause is called for. Is it on the side of iNation?
Yeah, it is for iNation. Well, they were choosing whether to force or not, and they've gone for it.
Sometimes you do have to take those risks. Choiv opting for that Galil. Wonder whether they jiggle that or kind of juggle that across. We've seen Choiv utilize that MAC-10 time and time again. It's just going to be keeping the Galil right now, though.
Yeah, look at the limited util, though. Just Skipper and Dav with it.
Something to mention, Scrimmo, what a round last. Was completely trapped. You know, 3 players towards short, 1 towards apps. Was able to get a kill and so much damage on 2 players towards short and killed the apps player as well. It was just such a punishing player in that last round. But look how much they're swarming towards this A side. So much util comes in. And it's just these 2 lone defenders. Viltrex and Scrimmo going to have to do so much. iNation have already taken that pit control. Scrimmo getting taken down. Oh, Viltrex as well. Unable to find anything.
Save. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They have to save it. The A side taken so cleanly. Only 6 points of damage taken from the whole iNation team.
We see this time and time again. You know, Choiv calling a pause, and then they're just dominating the next round. I think they clearly just have such a strong read on the game. It's such a great way to keep rounds going in their favor.
Yeah, perfect call there. And it was a needed one. They look like they want to hunt a bit. Obviously, the money that they have in the reserve isn't great. So they can't really risk giving up too much here.
That MAC-10 though, surely going to want to try and probe, but we do have Mart holding the angle. Surely we'll find Dragon. But as you mentioned, surely don't want to give up a weapon of their own. We are going to be seeing the force from Endangered. This is where iNation they can take the half into their hands really. Obviously, if they do win this round, Endangered will be forced onto that eco, and iNation might be able to find 4.
Yeah, if the Masters get dropped over there from Double Magic. So their buy isn't awful. In fact, both buys are reasonably similar.
Got to remember though, look at the money in the bank. iNation have a fair bit in the reserve, whereas Endangered, they're fully invested. The only player with anything really substantial is Popov.
Yeah, this game, you got to think it's going to be a really close one. We've mentioned it time and time again, how good both these teams are at this map.
I mentioned at the start, I think we might see OT on here.
Leaning a bit more towards A again, but it is just this default early on.
Yeah, you can, you know, imagine a line connecting all the players on the side of iNation, just spread completely evenly throughout the map. They're just leaving Skipper towards that B site.
Oh, but it's double short setup. A good flash, the molly comes through, Viltrex, he's isolated, Troy gets the other, and the only A player is Double Magic, he's the one with the rifle.
They could just go back towards B now, Charlie. They do have enough time, and it seems as though that's what they're going to be doing. Popov has rotated back, and it's just Mart. Fair bit of utility remaining. He's going to send it now.
Say that he's got a lot, there's 30 seconds on the clock. They're surely going to have to push through this, but there's also a molly of Mars. And they got no smoke to stop it. The rotates are going to come in by this time. Mar trying to spam through the smoke. He gets taken out though.
Popov pushing through. I love this from him. Might be able to take down a player here, but they do know he's there. Oh, we'll get taken down. 12 seconds remaining. And Double Magic, the final player, getting taken down. 4 players staying alive for the side of iNation. But what a perfect call. You know, they've taken so much control towards A, but they just send it back towards B.
And that thing's leveled up now. It's going to have to be this eco for Endangered. iNation should be able to take the lead here on this T side. Is anything going to be invested for Endangered? No, just that 1 HE grenade on Scrimmo. But it is this mid stack.
Are they going to be... They've only got 1 grenade. They are going to be sending it now. Dav... Oh, no! Gets flashbang out. We'll be able to get the kill, though. Double Magic unable to convert. And iNation keep all 5 players alive. But Dav... Worst timing ever pulling out a flash, but we'll be able to stay alive.
Orps out on Double Magic. This is where they can really start to get their defense strengthened up a bit. Still this Galil on Choive.
Look at the
money.
Look
at the money in the bank. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of Orps if they want in the future.
I think they can buy 3 rounds in a row, even if they lose all of them. Maybe 2, but they have so much money. Oh, Popov taking a little bit of chip damage there. A Molotov as well. Skipper might be able to find. Sees the gun barrel. Unable to connect, though. Getting so aggressive towards Harful. Will we see the flash come in?
A lot of the youth are used very early for iNation. Just Choi with the majority of it now.
Similarly said on the side of Endangered as well. Look, they've only got 2 smokes and 1 Molotov remaining. A couple flashes distributed between the team. Oh, but Mar getting so aggressive there. Able to find one. We'll be able to get the second. The flash from Popov a little too late. Surely that's the B site for iNation. The rotate slightly.
Just Popov. He's got no youth to stop this.
Surely going to be caught in the open, but I love this positioning here. Just playing towards pillar. Surely finds one. Might be able to find a second here as well. Out in the open. Second doesn't come through. Oh, that CT smoke blocked by the teammate. It's a 3 versus 3 now. Very possible for the side of iNation. Oh, Skipper, though, opening up the kills.
Yeah, at what point do Endangered concede this round? Oh, this double coffin setup. Double magic. He can at best get 1. Surely he has nothing for it. Just a tag on Vladen and Scrimmo. He's trapped in this corner. Going to try to save. And they let him back off. But he stays around for a bit more, in fact.
Oh, the decoy. If only that worked. But yeah, Scrimmo will be able to save that weapon. Choi throwing the AWP away. Doesn't even want to save it for Dragon. And I like that. You know, we mentioned it on Vertigo. Some AWPers on that T side do just opt for a rifle, and that's what they seem to be doing on this T side. iNation Dragon just playing with an AK, and I really like it.
I mean, it allows them to. I mean, obviously we saw Dragon get the trade there on his teammate after Mar got the first kill. With the AWP, it's a lot harder to do that sometimes. It is so punishing if you do miss that one shot. With the AK, you've got a bit more
leniency.
Yeah, a bit more leniency with it. So I do think that is why they're opting just for these rifles, but it also allows you to build up that economy a lot more. The AWP is so expensive. We can often kill teams' economy.
I think it allows a lot of mobility as well. We've seen iNation kind of send these kind of fast hits towards, well, clearly towards apps here. Skipper finding Viltrex. We've seen a lot of aggression from iNation. I wonder whether they would have been able to have that similar playstyle, whether they had Dragon on the AWP, because you can't be sending out fast shot when you have an AWP. It is so dangerous. They're either going to have to be holding behind or entering, and you never want to have an AWP entry.
It is just Scrimmo, the solo rifle here. And he is towards this A site. Mar very close to him with armor as well. They can try to recycle that AK if he does, that M4 if he does go down.
Dragon, they find in double magic. It is a 5 versus 3 now. Popov will retrieve the weapon. But they surely are just going to get swarmed here. Mar and Scrimmo. He dropped the smoke, but he will get found. That's one getting taken down. The M4 on the back of the site, only able to get one of their own, and that's the bomb going down. And it's just Popov in the 1 versus 4 now. Skipper and Vladen fairly low HP. The Deagle might be able to be utilized, but surely Popov's not finding a way into this round.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's a weapon he can save. He's dropped on site. Both of them are, in fact, the M4 and the AK. Just going to try to do some damage, but the economy of iNation so strong that even a kill or 2 isn't going to make that big a difference.
We saw it in the last game. We saw Endangered able to get those first couple of rounds. Obviously, iNation haven't gone 6-0, but well, I say 6-0 as in 6 rounds in a row. But it's looking like now they've got their economy going. iNation looks so dangerous. Doesn't seem to be anything that Endangered can do. Obviously, we will be seeing the buy coming in from Endangered now. If they do lose this, they do give that opportunity for iNation to win the half. And we could potentially...
I was going to say, will we see that double AWP, but it looks like they've gone against it. It's just still that solo AWP on double magic.
I was going to say, we could potentially see another 12-3 half. I doubt it, obviously Endangered.
Long road. Long road to win there, yeah.
Oh, so much utility sent from the side of iNation. Only 3 damage done, though. Oh, look at Choi, though.
Yeah, look at Dav as well. That's some real util usage. He brought down low, but he's got 2 kills for it.
We'll get traded by Dragon. He's going to be pushing through the smoke. Gets the dink, but doesn't convert the kill as obviously through the wall. This is the one of the first rounds we've seen Endangered have a strong lead here. They do have that heavy player advantage and that utility. I wonder what we're going to be seeing from iNation now.
Maybe looking to see if Vladen can open up a pick somewhere. Maybe if he can sell a fake.
Doesn't really have the utility to do it though. Going to have to be sending back towards that second mid position. Maybe trying to find a kill on A. Could just be regrouping with his teammates. But I really wonder what iNation do here. Only 51 seconds remain. They do have those two smokes though.
This. Double Magic's gone back towards A. They've gambled, left Popov on B. He's got no utility to defend it.
Other way around, I think. It's just Double Magic's on B.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's just Double Magic's. But look at Popov, in fact. He's pushing down mid.
Yeah, perfect time for a flank. Double Magic surely unable to find anything. Does just have that AWP behind the smoke. But look how fast Popov is behind. Dragon, you got to turn around, son. You're going to get found. That's Popov able to get the first site completely open. Gets their second as well. And it's just Skipper 1 versus 4 now. And there's Double Magic. Will convert with that USP.
Finally, round 1 there. 5 in a row for iNation. It is now broken. Endangered to get one of their own, but the money, we've spoken about it so many times, so strong. And now Dragon does finally get that AWP out. Wants to go toe-to-toe with Double Magic.
I think as well, bringing out the AWP on the T side when there isn't one on the CT side, it's such a risk because you're going to be fighting M4s, the aggression there. But Double Magic getting taken down by Dragon. You can see why he brought the AWP out.
There's only one player towards A right now. They're all rotating. They're fully gambling this. And that's where the XQ's coming in. The call is perfect for Endangered. But will it pan out for them? Scrimmo gets taken down for nothing.
Pushing through the smoke though. Look how aggressive Vladen is. Able to find 2. Vladen playing absolutely perfectly here. Mar should find 1 through the smoke though.
They've got the information. Surely Mar can't do anything here. And that looks like it should be the 7th for iNation. As soon as Endangered get one, iNation responds so quickly.
That's something that we've seen time and time again in this series. Every time Endangered feel like they found their form, they just get punished.
Yeah, Mar looks like he's going to be able to save this weapon. Unless Vladen's got anything to say about it. Looks like he wants to... Well, I was going to say looks like he wants to hunt, but maybe he chooses against it here.
Skipper, though, getting very aggressive towards B. Might be able to find him. Back turned. But no, Mar will get out alive. Keep that weapon into the next round, but do you think they buy here? Double Magic. Surely no money. Mar might maybe questioning dropping the AWP over, and he does.
Will.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they can buy. There'll only be one player with limited utility, and that will be Scrimmo.
Double Magic, though, obviously not investing fully. Just opting for no head armor, no kit, and very limited utility. Want to get an AWP out very soon. But that Double Magic, that AWP's been dropped to you, not for you to give it away. That's for you to get a pick. And that's the second
Dragon
round.
Again. Yeah, 2 rounds in a row. Best in Double Magic in this AWP duel.
You call it a duel. Dragon calls it a slaughter. Hasn't been bested yet.
Just pop off towards B now.
Flash will go in. Oh, lovely flash there. Viltrex able to get 1, and that's... We haven't seen much of that from Endangered, but that's just a perfect piece of utility. And they've just been able to get themselves back into this round.
They are gambling more towards B here. As it looks like some util's going out, but is it a full-on exec? It is. They're pushing out now. Scrimmo gets 1. It's just this bomb on Choiv in apps. And that's it gone. Drop down. Dav, he gets taken out as well, and it's just Dragon. He goes. And that's another back and forth rounds here. Endangered take their 5th.
I did mention it before. Obviously, the AWP, great for getting those opening duels, but in that situation, you need those short players going up fast. But I think the AWP, having, obviously, as you mentioned, with that kind of difficulty when you do miss that first shot, the fact you can get punished so easily, I think Dragon might have played a little bit more aggressive if he had a rifle, but probably wouldn't have been able to get that opening pick without the AWP.
Still another buy here for iNation. Their money's slowly getting worse and worse. A few rounds for Endangered, and they can be looking at 8.
Oh, Joyve. Getting chipped down with bullets, not with utility towards Banana. Double Magic obviously not opting to peek early on, especially as Dragon seems to be playing so well with that AWP. Oh, the nade though should do a fair bit of damage.
That's a nice chunk there. We've seen iNation lean towards A quite a lot. Traditionally, you see teams hit that B site a lot more than A. It's a lot easier to take, a lot less angles to clear.
A little bit of miscommunication there from the side of Endangered. 2 smokes used long. I think that might be a problem for them, as they only have 2 smokes remaining. They are going to be sending it out towards A again, but we've seen Viltrex and Scrimo time and time again be so strong towards this A side. That's Double Magic finding the opening.
Dragon, he's going to be peeking into it, and surely he gets taken down. He does. That's 2 for Double Magic.
Able to find the 3rd as of yet. Vladen really tempting fate here. They're going back towards B. Ooh.
20 seconds on the clock. This is where it gets tight. Choive has to find an opening here. I think Vladen's just trying to fake, but no one's giving him anything.
Oh, Mar will take down Choive. There's 11 seconds remaining. There's 2 players towards B here. I wonder what they do. Oh, does get the timing, but sees his shoulder. Dav will get taken down. And it's just Vladen going to be saving. And as you mentioned before, the money on the side of iNation not too strong. Obviously, they will get a buy into the next round and possibly the round after. But it seems as though Endangered, they've been able to silence iNation.
Do we see the AWP from Dragon? No, goes back to that rifle.
The game that seems so favoured towards iNation. They were 6-3 up at one point. Endangered have been able to bring it back. Only 1 round difference now. You mentioned it before. Endangered do have a real chance of winning the half now. They're able to win this. Surely the buy from iNation on that last round will be not strong in the slightest.
Once again, they're leaning towards the A side of the map, and the utils coming through. Scrimo, he gets 1, they're pushing through the smoke, he gets 2, and now the short player strikes again. The communication seems not there. Scrimo, Skipper, back turned. That's a clean round there for Endangered. The money on himself is perfect. Vladen's going to have to drop over a rifle. Maybe even an AWP.
That is the pause called expectedly here. 7-7 though, all evened up. We mentioned how close, how down to the wire this game would go. 1 round away from that second half, and it's all level.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row there for Endangered. Things were looking really tough for them before that. Obviously, they can still win this half, but it's not been an incredible CT side, but it's been enough. Enough for them to be able to come back on their T side. Now, let's see what the buy of iNation is going to look like. We do have that Mac on Joyve. I think Dragon's got an AK on the floor, maybe.
We are going to be going
into the final round of the half, though. Utils, I mean, enough util on both sides.
I'll drop in a flash over to Dav as well. I say new, but the idea of dropping over util was fairly new. It seems so... teams are getting so used to it. Look how aggressive they're getting here. Joyve with the Mac 10, surely able to find 1 hit through the smoke. Doesn't connect yet. Oh, but the kill will come through. That's Mar getting taken down. Dragon getting 2 there with the rifle. They're going to be going back towards A, and look how deep Vladen is. Already close to this long smoke. Viltrex, though, so aware.
Yeah, timing for Viltrex, who's just about to rotate off to B, and now they're coming out A. He's got to push through the smoke to help the team. Help Scrimo out.
The Molotov is going to split the players towards short, and that's the bomb getting dropped. And look how low Skipper is. 15 HP.
Oh, pop, the smoke fades at the worst time. And that's Skipper, the low HP player. He does find the pick. But will they expect Viltrex in this cold zero position? Oh, they do the spam. It comes through. Dragon gets taken down, though. But Skipper does so much damage onto Viltrex.
but it's not enough. He was so low HP himself. Viltrek's just able to swing out and get the kill. And that's the 8th round for Endangered, and that's the half going the way of Endangered. But what a close game between these two teams. iNation, obviously, they've now got the switch to their favoured side. And if they can win the pistol, you know, they can take this game in their favour. But the same goes for Endangered. They win that T-side pistol. They're well on their ways to double digits. And that's when we get to the closing stages of the game. And that's when that's when a team can just kind of dominate. They can take it away. And that all comes from the mentality.
Yeah, completely. I think Danes have won majority of pistol rounds in this game, in the series so far. Can they win another, or will iNation take one back?
Obviously, we did expect all 3 maps coming in here, and we're going into the final half of this series. Unless if it goes overtime, that is.
Oh, the dual Berettas and Skipper, I love that. Doesn't look like they're going to be tested too much, as the T's are leaning towards this A side. Oh, Skipper.
Double magic. See him. Oh, look at that nade. 56 damage there. They are getting aggressive towards apartments, and we do have Choiv and Dragon. These 2 A players. Choiv's so deep here.
Oh, and they are gambling it. They're rotating, but they won't get there fast enough, surely. These pit players, they got a lot to do. Choiv takes down 1. There's another. Dragon helping his teammate. And man advantage Dragon. These pit setup is so strong, and it's just pop-up left.
Vladen surely going to be able to get this kill now. We'll just get the perfect swing and take down Popov. 4 players staying alive at the side of iNation. Such a strong round here. It's all evened up now. They are going to be forcing as well. We see the Popov bring out the P250, 2 flashes, and that grenade as well.
If this round goes the way of iNation, they could be looking at double digits.
Look at the weapon difference.
Oh, you can never count on these Deagles, though. We've seen what double magic can do with it. We've seen what Scrimmo can do.
Popov with that P250, getting fairly aggressive. Isn't getting chipped down with the nade, though. Look at the util disadvantage that Endangered have here. Saying that, I think they have more util than iNation, actually.
Yeah, look how passive they're playing. These players still close to that T-spawn position.
While saying that, we do have Scrimmo and Mart probing a little bit towards the A site. Trying to take some control. And this is where Endangered, they're trying to catch out the banana player. Just trying to wait and see if Vladen pushes, but nothing's been done so far.
Yeah, now they're going to be taking banana. Vladen, the only player here.
Yuta will be coming in shortly. Vladen just going to have to back off now.
Oh, but look at this. They don't rotate at all off of A. Bomb could be coming back here, but now they're getting aggressive. Skipper gets taken down by Mars Deagle.
You mentioned it. You can't catch out these Deagles. Oh, and this is where Dragon's rotated in. There's 3 players going up short. It's just Choi with that MP9. Double magic able to retrieve that M4. Unable to get a kill with it, though. Dragon finds 2 on that short push. Might be able to find a 3rd. Oh, and he does. Choi with that MP9 able to clean up. Gets a 2nd as well. And a round that seems so favoured towards Endangered. Only 1 player towards B. Killed the A player. Then the 2nd, they decide to go at A. Dragon's rotating towards B, but iNation get that 9th round. And as you mentioned,
that's now going to be the eco. iNation, I mean, they are against these Deagles again, but they don't have any util. They don't really have armor other than Mar.
Both teams playing it a little bit slow here. Obviously, Mar trying to get aggressive towards middle. Expecting Dragon to peek. When he does. Unable to connect a shot, though. Gonna see the boost here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Choi able to find Scrimmo. The boost has to be neglected, though. Scrimmo got that information.
Yeah, that cost her his life, though. Where do these teams choose to go? Obviously, they're playing it slower. They're burning some of the util of iNation. trying to weaken that economy, but the main thing that Endangered are going to really want is that bomb plant.
Popov. Oh! Very clean kill onto Dav. They've evened it up now, but Ma aggressive towards middle. Does get found by Dragon. I wonder what they're going to be doing now. It's a 3 versus 4. No utility. They haven't picked up the bomb yet. I think they're going for individual opening picks here. With only 40 seconds left. I'd say the bomb's probably quite important to have on your back. Ooh.
I've got information of Double Magic, but you mentioned it. They still don't have the bomb. Surely the round win's not going to happen.
Especially after those 2 kills going so quickly. Double Magic just going to try and get a kill here towards A. That's the goal. Might be able to find Choiv towards Pit. Mini Pit even. Oh. Yeah, Choiv gets the kill. And that's 4 players staying alive for the side of iNation.
Building up a bit of bank here. I think Dragon's going to get the AWP out. Yeah, he dropped over his M4 to Dav. AWP is out as soon as he can buy it. The full buy is finally out for Endangered. These AKs, the usual, couldn't ask for much more other than maybe an AWP and Double Magic.
Don't want to take any chances here though, iNation. Dragon, as you mentioned, gonna have to get that AWP out. Get the most damaging weapon into his hands. 20 and 11 Dragon is.
Playing incredible this game. Not much given away. Just a boost on long here. Yeah, it was boosting over the smoke. They fall off now. Haven't spotted anything yet. These Endangered players, they look like they're lining up towards A.
Oh, Dragon. Oh, that nade though. Look how much damage it does. Double Magic
Viltrex. All
Viltrex.
these nades. Absolutely perfect. Great bit of chip damage. Makes them so much easier. Softens them up for this execute. Oh my god, Ma with almost perfect timing.
Now they're sending it back towards B. 52 seconds remaining. This is where surely Dragon needs to start rotating, but Dav hasn't given the call as of yet. The util will be coming in now, though. Can they hear that? Can they hear that being dropped? Yeah, surely, right?
Yeah, one of them hit the floor. Rotate's still not coming in, but look, the bomb's going towards A.
Perfect call now. Still got Choiv and Skipper towards this A site. They haven't moved a muscle, Charlie, because they know that they know it's an A hit.
And look at the time though. Dragon, he's still not fully rotated in. The Molly's isolated the attack. Margot's down. This play is... Skipper gets spammed. That's Choiv down as well. There's 10 seconds. Dragon gets 1 with the AWP. The bomb is just being picked up and they're planting it with 6 seconds on the clock. It's a 3 versus 3 and a much needed round for Endangered.
Limited util on both teams here. Obviously, Dragon does have the AWP. Gonna try and find an opening pick. Surely just gonna be flashing his teammates in here. Oh, the flash doesn't blind them. Double Magic able to get 1. They're just gonna be, surely they're gonna have to be saving here. So unfortunate for Skipper and Choiv. You're expecting them to maybe get more than 1. But the spam through the wall there, so much damage dealt.
You only got 1 kill between them. It wasn't enough for that situation. But the money, they still got money in the reserve. They can still get the buyout. But both teams, I think they can be broken after this round.
Obviously, Dragon keeping that AWP. Will be able to do a lot of damage this round. Obviously, did see him get a kill on that cross, but only a couple seconds for Endangered to get that bomb down. We saw it from iNation. Really good read there. Choiv wasn't ready to rotate. There was still 2 players towards site, but it wasn't meant to be. Oh, look how many nades are here. Dragon, though, finds the kill. Oh, onto Popov. 17 HP. The airstrike of nades not able to do enough. That's the opening pick for iNation, and maybe the kill that they needed.
Yeah, he stays vigilant. He remains and gets the kill. He gets rewarded for it. It's just Dav, this solo B play. He's got a lot of util to play with.
4 players on the side of Endangered, all towards this B site now. Dav is going to get tested. As that stand-in, as that substitute. Dav has played absolutely immensely in this game. He's going to be getting close to that smoke though, and this is where the exit comes in. Oh, and he might be perfectly positioned here. We'll just be falling back. The flash is going to come in, spamming through the smoke, unable to connect though.
Advantage still for iNation.
Can
he get anything through this smoke? Or Scrimmo ball really low.
Look how much utility they have as well. Oh man, not getting the timing on the player. Banana will be able to get one. Doesn't get the second though. Dragon with the perfect trade. I think he was looking for the save there, but remember there were, there are a lot more players remaining. Two players towards.
Player, double magic. Surely he's going to take him out. Oh, I say that as Dragon with a perfect flick, and it's the double dark play. And then Molly, but Scrimmo, the Molly hasn't fully landed. He's waiting, he's biding his time, but he only gets one. Choive still clears the angle. I love that.
So aware.
And that's it. iNation, they win the round. Endangered. They do get the bomb plant though. It gives them a bit of money. It gives them a bit of leeway, and they can get the buy thanks to it. Only Scrimmo will be a bit limited on the finances.
It was a Mac 10 on Scrimmo. But what a retake. Dragon getting 2 of those kills there. You're expecting double magic to find that. He's just so low HP, but when you have that perfect awareness, just perfect aim really from Dragon, you can't really do much. We'll be seeing some aggression from Scrimmo here, surely.
iNation win this round. They should be on 13, which is always a scary sight. But still, not a terrible buy for Endangered. Oh, bit of a fumbled smoke there.
Maybe not. You never know. There is a little gap in it. It could be a potential one-way.
The only issue here for Endangered is the lack of utility that they have. It's got to be an exec, and anything that halts it is going to be costly. And they're pushing out instantly. Skipper, he's going to be really tested. He gets 1, he gets 2.
They have the knowledge of the player balcony as well. Has dropped out. Skipper needs to get this kill. Does get 1. Dragon keeping him alive as well. Killing the player towards close pit. And Dav closing out the round. That's 12. iNation potential to get 13 here. And you've got to say hats off to Skipper towards that pit position, putting up numbers and playing it to perfection.
Incredible for him. It is going to be just this pistol buy, maybe a bit of armor as well, but they are on full off, so they can invest a little bit, but it won't be that much. Limited util, more like pistol round utility here.
You see the armor, a couple techs as well. Wonder what they're going to be doing with it. Lovely nade from Skipper, but not able to find anything.
iNation have only lost 1 round on this CT side so far. They have a really strong showing. A few rounds have got close though. And we know how good Endangered are with these pistols. We've seen it time and time again throughout this series. Whether they've been able to close out the round or just do a lot of damage, you can expect they're going to be doing something in this round.
Seems like they might be going for a fast pop towards middle, but look at the nade! Doing so much damage there. Viltrex and double magic. Barely any health remaining, but Scrimmo finds the opening onto Choive. Double magic going to be pushing through. That's the AWPer as well. 11 HP though. Can't get too close to that molly.
On the splitting B. They're rapping.
Will get found though. These 2 players, surely they're aware of this B split. Flash will come over. Oh, they're both blind. Mar able to find one.
The bomb is going to be planted here. Dav, can he get anything? The molly goes down. It is a bit late though. They're just swarming ruins. He gets 1. He's going to get them all. No, it is Mar. He does survive. He does retrieve the M4 though. But there's no ammo in it. He had to switch. Such a close round. I mentioned how good Endangered are with these pistols. They got the bomb plant and got 3 kills.
Just what a round.
Yeah, job done there. I don't know if that's a Skipper BM in there or he's trying to wait for Dragon to collect some util, but Dragon's shooting hot, so it didn't look like he's getting too much utility. That is the 13th. 3 rounds off of closing out this series. 3 rounds off of advancing to that semi-finals. This rivalry, this grudge match between these 2 teams, it's really putting on a great display here.
Endangered have to win it though. This is potentially Their last... Oh, no. Not their last full bite, but...
One of.
They do lose this round. It will give iNation 14. And that's where you're in a position... You know, do we force? Do we try and play for... You know... Try and play for the rounds, or do we just give up overtime? Could give iNation 15. Lovely Molotov there. No way it spreads to both corners. Look how much damage the nades have done. Viltrix are able to find one. Oh, Dav though. Taking down Popov.
Shows his util on the flash. It's perfect. Dragon's blind, but no one swings with it.
Just Viltrix now. Dragon slowly edging his way towards Car, but will get found. As Viltrix finding 25 HP. Surely won't find a third here. Dav has all this info. Oh, able to get back as well. Oh, it's all about timing here. Dav does get away. No utility though.
Oh, the flash is coming over.
Oh.
It's perfect. He gets one. Not enough for the second though, but it's a 2v2. Dav in such a tough position, but he gets two.
Saved by Skipper there, that perfect flash. Information gathered though, Mars going to go hunting. Skipper is aware though. Flash comes in, has seen him, will get the kill. Oh, and it's just Scrimmo. They do have a kit on Skipper as well. Wonder whether they go to tap the bomb here. Surely that's the play. He's going to be sticking it, the flash will come in. Oh, does get the bomb blown, but the flash blinds himself.
Didn't get off of it.
Didn't stick the bomb. Such an unnecessary risk. Oh my god.
At the last second though, and then he got off of it.
That would have been the round for iNation.
There, but Scrimmo, such a big clutch, such a necessary one.
Don't know how they won that clutch. You know, they had so little time on that defuse. I think sometimes in that situation, you just stick it. You just gamble it. We saw it on Vertigo. They decided to stick the bomb in a smoke when they were in a disadvantage and it worked for them. Decided not to take that risk this time.
So close. Endangered. They needed that. It's given them a lifeline in this game.
Surely they're going to have to take it if they're able to win this round. The money on iNation not looking too strong. Do have Dav though. A lot of utility. Has got the weaponry to go towards it. Oh, that nade should be doing a fair bit of damage. Oh, able to get one. Players pushing through the smoke. Gets a second. Double Magic able to find Vladin though. So little health remaining on Double Magic as well. Look at the
lone player towards B now.
Look at the control.
Look, they're leaving Scrimmo to try to take A, and it's going to be done. They fully left the site.
I think though they should be able to retake it fairly perfectly if they don't waste too much utility here. Surely they need to be aware that they've just gone back towards A. Yeah, Dav's going to be pushing down Banana.
Look, the bomb still isn't getting planted though.
Still top mid. Oh no, Double Magic with the AWP. Oh, it does eventually move on. Tries to get that bomb down.
They just realised the site is fully clear, but that's allowed iNation to get in more advanced positions.
Only one flashbang remaining on the side of Endangered. Whereas for the side of iNation, they've got util beyond belief. And Double Magic in such a tough position towards Mini Pit here. Flash will come in. Oh, but Dav finding the player with HP. Just Double Magic. Information gathered, but Dragon finds him through the wall. That's the 14th for iNation. And look at the money on Endangered. Barely anything in the reserves. Just Double Magic and Scrimmo with money remaining. What do they do here, Charlie?
I think they can't buy this. That bomb plant allows Scrimmo with Double Magic to be on a solid amount of money. Mark can also get an AK. It's just Popov and Viltrex. I mean, they can both get AKs out just with no utility. We might be seeing a few Galils here. But obviously, buying this, you could be giving up 15.
You also could be in a position, Double Magic obviously going to want to bring out that AWP. And if he does so, only going to be able to get one piece of utility. Might be a smoke, could be a flash. But surely Popov might be saying here, you know what, guys, let's give up 15. Let's have our full buy. Let's have our full utility. Because we've seen how strong Endangered have been with their util. And without it, especially on a map like Inferno, it could leave you in a tough spot. But Double Magic, no, he does opt for that full buy.
Yeah, Mac 10 on Popov. He wants to get that utility out. So Scrimmo and Mar. They're gonna get the AKs out as well. The bite is gonna come through, but this will give... I mean, this is gonna give it up. If they lose this round, that is basically game done.
It's do or die.
Yeah, they are on full loss bonus, so they will be able to get a slight investment if they lose this. But they're not planning on losing this. This is it. They really need this round. In fact, the iNation economy is not even that great on their side. So a 1 or 2 rounds here or there, and they can be straight back into this game. But it all comes from this round. The most important round of this game, I think.
100%. We are seeing 3 players towards B, and it seems as though Endangered might be leading towards Banana. So much utility sent. Oh, but look at the double nade. It's already taken down Mar. That's a player lost within a matter of seconds. Skipper going to want to try and do some more damage as well. It's only 18 HP. But a lovely performance already from iNation. They've got their first kill. The Scrimmo instantly been smoked off as well. 3 players still towards ramp here.
Gladden. Double Magic is going to peek him, but will he get any chance for this shot?
Dav not connecting with the nade. Popov so careful here. We'll be able to retrieve the AK. We still have 2 players on the side of iNation towards B. Just jiggling here, but we'll get taken down. That's the pick back on the side of Endangered. And all 4 players, they're going to be going towards B. The rotate's coming in fast from Dragon. Dragon currently 27 and 12, playing absolutely insanely. Skipper 18 HP. He needs to find a kill, and he does get one. Done enough here, really.
Yeah, Dragon. Oh, Double Magic. This duel's going to be tested, and Dragon wins it again on Inferno. He's been incredible at it.
Oh, we do.
Endangered have no util to play with.
Whereas on the side of iNation, they've got as much as they need. They've got 2 smokes, 2 flashes, a Molotov, a nade. They could fully swarm the site here. No smoke for Banana as of yet. Dav just awaiting for the imminent peak, but it's not coming through yet. Scrimmo playing so passively. We saw him win the last clutch here from Banana. Oh, but he's stuck towards Dark. That's Scrimmo dead. Surely this round going to go the way of iNation. Oh, and they win it. Dav closing it out.
Yeah, they've got it. That's
Give
15.
the kit as well.
They do get the bomb plant, though, for Endangered, so they can get a buy. They can get full AKs out, and they can get a bit of util as well. So they will still have, I mean, arguably a better buy, but obviously Double Magic won't have that AWP.
We are potentially in the last round of this grudge match. These were the 2 teams in the final, the grand final of last season. And one of them will get eliminated, whether it be Endangered winning the next 5 and going to overtime, or whether it be iNation closing it out now. And we're going to be seeing Dragon peeking towards middle. We'll get flashed, though.
They're going towards A. They've got 5 match points on the side of iNation to play with. No mistakes can be made from Endangered.
I think they might make their first now. Oh, Dragon unable to get the kill. We'll just be opting to fall back. Going to repeat, though. And that's 2 kills going the way of iNation. Dragon here might be able to find a second as well. Oh, he misses! That's something we never see.
Yeah, it's the pressure from this round here. He knows this is it. He knows it's over. He wanted to push through the smoke, but it's a 5 versus 1 from Scrimmo. Surely this is it. He's low HP as well.
Oh, he only had one
iNation,
bullet.
they take it.
Only 1 bullet there. But that's the game. iNation, they take it. They get to that semi-final position. But what we knew it would go. We knew it'd go the kind of the distance. All 3 maps played there. But what a best of 3! What a series!
Yeah, definitely. It was an unbelievable game. Make sure you do stay tuned. We do have an interview, so don't all leave yet. But yeah, it was an incredible game. I think it was everything I wanted and more from this matchup. I think we knew it was going to be really close between these 2 teams, and I think that's exactly what we saw in Inferno. We wanted to see that from the start, and we got to see it here. It was, I mean, and with a standing as well. They performed, obviously. Dav put up some great numbers, had some great rounds as well, but it was a great performance overall for iNation.
Yeah, they're going to obviously be so happy with how they played there. But obviously, as you mentioned, we do have an interview very, very soon. I believe with Vladen from the side of iNation. So that will be really good. We're just going to go into a really short, maybe minute-long break, and then we'll get the interview going. But yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Hello there, guys. Welcome back. Obviously, we did mention that we were going to be having an interview here. Obviously, we're joined by Vladen from the side of iNation. And, the first question to you, buddy, how are you feeling after that victory?
I mean, we were feeling happy, even though the first map wasn't that great. But we were confident going into the second and the third map because we don't play Vertigo.
Okay, yeah.
So we know that we are better on them.
Okay,
Better
yeah.
than them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because obviously that... There you go.
Yeah, so obviously that Vertigo game was really close. So do you think it could have went differently? Like, what do you think it was that mainly went wrong with that?
As I mentioned before, we don't play that map. It's our perma ban, Vertigo. So we were kind of lost. Only guy who plays Vertigo are Dav and Choiv. So we didn't know what to do at some moments, and I think that's what prevailed on their side. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Obviously, Vertigo, that's always going to be a tough map, especially if it is your ban. But speaking of Vertigo, obviously the scoreline in that game very close. Did that give you guys a lot of confidence going into Nuke?
I mean, we were kind of we could have won Vertigo. We were a bit down after the game. I'm gonna confess that. But on the second match, we just told, "Come on, guys, we're better than them," and we just played like that, and it showed on the server.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
So obviously you didn't have PTK for this game, and you had Dav standing in. What was like the difference in that? How was it playing with the stand-in? What were the difficulties and things like that?
I mean, we just didn't. We just played the defaults, We didn't use that many tactics because of the stand-in. But I mean, he's an experienced guy, so it wasn't that difficult to play.
Yeah, I was about to mention. Obviously, Dav played really, really well in a lot of those games. The Vertigo game obviously was a lot more successful for Dav. But how are you thinking potentially going to that semi-final spot? Because obviously you're going to be facing a team like Norsera or maybe Atlantic. Not too sure of the outcome of that game so far.
In my opinion, we just beat the best team in the league, besides Dynamo Eklot, DNC, I think.
Yeah, DNA,
but they lost the other day to Zero Tenacity,
yeah. So what
we're feeling pretty confident winning this league as well, season 2.
Yeah, well, it would be a great story, win the first season and the second.
Yeah.
So,
but we are gonna. I mean, as I said, we are feeling pretty confident to winning this whole thing. We are just gonna play match by match, prepare for opponents, and just win, I guess.
So obviously this was the rivalry between Endangered. Did you? I mean, I'm sure. Obviously, both you guys play Inferno. Did you expect that was going to be the third map? And when you were going onto that third map, how were you feeling about that?
Yeah. We expected Inferno to be the third map. We just didn't expect. We took a gamble by banning Overpass because last time we played, they picked Mirage, and we were kind of expecting they pick Mirage again, but they surprised us, and that's how it went, 2-1. But yeah.
Well, no, it was obviously a great series. Obviously, you yourself, you had a lot of important rounds. I think obviously not. We saw Dav in the first game, was top fragging Skipper in the second, Dragon in the third. But I feel like the kills really don't kind of represent the rounds where you kind of did win, because I feel like we did see many clutch situations or many important rounds come from you yourself. Do you feel like even if you are having a game where you're maybe not playing as well as you normally do you feel like you're still having that impact that you obviously did have today?
Yeah, I mean, people nowadays just look at the stats. I mean, you see a guy. I mean, Dragon. I'm not gonna undermine my teammate Dragon. He carried us the turn map. He had like 30 kills. But people, when they see him 30 and I had like 10, I mean, I'm not gonna brag or anything, but it's not all about the frags. I mean, as you said, some clutches and stuff, they matter. Like that, and kills don't matter that much.
Well, it's more
Impact
about
kills and frags, yeah.
It's more about how you play as a team, and it's clear that you guys are such a good unit. And I think obviously in each team they'll have star players, and then there'll be kind of like players who are a little bit lower down the leaderboard, but it's all, as you mentioned, it's all about impact. And someone who maybe didn't have that much impact today as they normally would have is obviously the in-game leader Choiv. But we know how much his calling has an effect on the team. So do you think after that first map, Choiv 7-22, do you think that affected him, or was he?
No. He
No?
doesn't get impacted by that. He just plays his own game, even if he's fragging 30 or fragging 7 like on the first map. It doesn't matter to him. He just plays his own game. Not tilts, no rages and stuff like that. Just play your own game.
Yeah, that's perfect. So, obviously, we've spoken about it a number of times on the stream. How much Troy loves to use his pauses, and like he actually like fully utilizes them, where other teams it seems like they don't use them as much. How is it that Troy and obviously your coach, like sort of help the team in those situations, like with the mentality or the strats?
When we do something stupid, like we did this best of 3 and stuff, and other matches, he calls pause and like he's strict. When it comes to game, it's in real life he's strict. In game, he doesn't like use kind words, He like says stuff like "What are you doing, morons" and stuff like that. But it doesn't affect us mentally, and we just wait a second, please.
I'm guessing what Vladim's alluding to is more. I'm guessing Choiv is a little bit more straight to the point, and I think sometimes that is what you need from an in-game leader. Not to kind of beat around the bush, not to kind of show any kind of worry there, kind of just to be a little bit more serious. And the word he used, strict, kind of perfect there. Just when people are messing around. Welcome back. Yeah, we saw.
My dad giving me the congratulations cake.
The congratulations cake.
Yeah. As I said, he uses timeouts to like give us points what we do wrong, and like just think when we play, because sometimes we just go like fucking chickens and run around.
Oh, it's time. I've done it so many times.
Yeah.
It happens.
So he just put us in our place and play the rest.
Clearly works though. Time and time again, we've seen the pauses.
Yeah.
You go from making those mistakes to just taking the rounds, taking the win really, and it's clear that Choiv and the coach utilized those pauses today.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched our finals ESEA against SCL Sports.
Oh, I don't know. We were doing games for the SCL whilst you had that game. But
I mean, we were losing the last map 15-7, and we just took a break and started shouting at each other, and we just resetted mentally and came back and won 19-16. So it works with us.
And I think
when you go strict, yeah.
Yeah, it clearly shows outside of the game and also inside of the game. But yeah,
well, obviously, is there anything you want to say to the fans or anything?
I want to say thank you for cheering for us, even if we lose or win, and just you are giving us a lot of support, and you are pushing us further to be more better. Yeah, that's it.
Lovely final words there. Thank you very much for taking your time for this interview, Vlad. Obviously, you can go celebrate with the team now. Obviously, eat your celebration cake. But yeah,
thank you.
Best of luck in your.
Good luck in the
best of luck in
semis and the rest of your games.
Thank you very much, and thank you guys for having me.
No worries, man. It was a pleasure. It was an honor.
See ya, guys.
See you later, dude. But yeah, obviously, that was a great interview with Vladen from iNation. But both of these teams obviously went down to the wire, went down to that final map. But iNation did just take the victory. Make sure that if you guys are enjoying how the SCL is going, obviously iNation there to the semi-finals. If you want to see the rest of their games, the rest of that run, make sure you follow the SCL on the Twitch channel, and you also follow them on Twitter just to get those live updates of the games. But what a quarterfinal for us to watch. I hope that you guys enjoyed. We certainly did as well. And we'll see you guys very, very